constantly waiting!
Well. World-class veteran video game critic Michael does life. Oh, Michael. You know, Elden Ring fanboys, you really can't help but wonder what went so unequivocally wrong with Elden Cringe, and why did FromSoftware fumble the football? Because that is what has happened. FromSoftware has fumbled the football when no one expected that to happen. We thought FromSoftware was going to maintain possession of the football, and that didn't happen, folks. They have fumbled the football, and as such, Elden Ring is dead. It's not a joke. It's not a meme. It's the reality of the situation. Elden Ring is dead. How many more times do I have to say that? Elden Ring is dead. Now, do I want Elden Ring to be dead? No, I don't want Elden Ring to be dead. I want to play Elden Ring, and I want to enjoy Elden Ring. But thus far, FromSoftware, well, again, they fumbled the football. So how can I enjoy something when they didn't score the touchdown? They fumbled the football, and their pants dropped with that. And as such, everyone in the audience started laughing at FromSoftware and the lazy millennial devs that just couldn't quite get it done. You know, and yet they want to sit there and make excuses, and they want to sit there and they want to go, oh, but Michael, Elden Ring's going to be the best thing since sliced bread, Michael. Oh, my God, Michael, Elden Ring. Oh, I'm on my knees, FromSoftware. Elden snooze.
Mind_at_Bay donated $5 through Super Chat. Popping that cherry, Lord Michael.
That's what we're talking about. Hell yeah, brother. We appreciate it. We're going to bring back the list here today. Minded Bay coming through, popping the cherry. That's what we're talking about. And let's go ahead and find a blank page. I mean, you guys are so upset that Logan Paul took those Game Boy Colors and did something with them. And you're just so jealous. You know, you just can't handle it. You know, it's so
Snoopy
sad.
Got the pack donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Fisheye lens, this is how you see with lazy eye.
Well, she certainly doesn't love you. That I know, and that I can tell you. And that is so unfortunate because you got to get them in here, folks. We got to deploy the troops and get these people in here because this just proves my point that Elden Ring is dead. You know, when we can't even get 200, 250 people in here, that's not on me. That's not on YouTube. That's on Elden Ring. I mean, Elden Ring is literally dead, bro. That's the reality of the situation. And I know it's not what people want to hear. Believe me, I know it's not what people want to hear. But it is ultimately how the cookie crumbles out here. And we're going to dissect this, okay? We're not just going to sit out here and blabble. We're going to dissect this when we get enough people in here. If we can't get enough people in here, we'll talk about Logan Paul and how he took those Game Boy Colors and he made like a basically mural out of those Game Boy Colors, and people are mad because he wasted the Game Boy Colors. I mean, you people need to get laid. You know? I mean, it just comes down to that. Like, if you can't get laid, go to the strip club like I do, okay? Why do you think I secretly pre-ordered Elden Ring? Damn! Take the big fat L and shove it where the sun doesn't shine, because let me be honest with you, she certainly doesn't love. And I don't think that's changing anytime soon based off of the behavior that I am seeing in here and that I have been seeing in here for the past couple of weeks here. Because they're like, oh, Michael, I'm such a fan, Michael. I love your show. 2 weeks later, the gloves come off. Oh, fuck you, Michael. You said something I didn't like about Halo. You know, I mean, how much more incel can we get out here? I mean, I'm not an incel. I don't even know what the fuck that means.
Blokey Face donated £5.
Blokey coming through.
Bomb has been planted.
The fuck? Hey, let me tell you something here, buddy. Do you want to know how I got these scars? I told your mother I said hi. And she didn't like that.
Bomb has been
Yeah,
defused.
that's just fantastic, Blokey. You know, I mean, you have literally nothing to show for it. You have nothing to say. You have no interest in anything outside of who took the vaccine and who didn't take the vaccine. Because that's what you people are on about. Oh, Michael. No, we're not doing that. You want to go watch Fox News? Go watch Fox News. You want to go watch CNN? Go watch CNN. But that's not what this is, okay? So don't try and make it out to be something that you think you know. So... Well, we're waiting for people to get in here. We do have a lot to dissect, folks. We are waiting for people to get in here. We have a lot to dissect, and once we make it happen out here, we'll be good to go. So we're going to give like 30 minutes. I mean, I got to make a 30-minute intro like Dr. Disrespect does. I'm not even joking, because I think that's how you do it. You got to warm these people up. You got to make sure they know, they understand what to click, how to view the stream. I mean, people are just forgetting how to consume content. It's sad. They're just forgetting how to consume content because they're so used to the TikTok. You scroll up and that's all you do. Over here, you got to actually manually do things, and that's a lot of work for some people. So, but for the people that are here, make sure you deploy the troops and get them in here. Again, Elden Ring is dead, okay? And we're going to dissect this here today if we can get enough people in here. But right now, it's not looking too hot. And it always has to be like this because, well, Michael, we want you to suffer in the cold, Michael. We want the battery to go halfway down before the show even starts, Michael, because we're such incels. Oh, my God, Michael. I'm such a fucking incel. You know, I mean, really, get a fucking clue. You know, Rockstar Games told you straight up in GTA 4 2008 to get a life. You didn't listen. It was literally on the sign of the big skyscraper. You guys didn't want to listen, and it's so sad.
Blokey Face donated £2.
Two-time Tony Hawk Comp.
Long live the attitude era, my dude.
Well, now we're talking, yeah. Hell yeah, brother, we appreciate that. That's what we're talking about. Blokey coming through with the two-time Tony Hawk combo. Two-time Tony Hawk combo for Blokey. Minded Bay, Papa the Cherry. Imagine not being here. You know, I gave you guys like 2 hours in advance notice, and it wasn't enough. They were like, well, Michael, my butler didn't give me the notification that Michael was going live today. What are we going to do in Malibu, California? Oh, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to sit inside, even though we have sunny weather today. We're going to sit inside because it's cold. Oh, it's only 60 degrees out there.
John Smith donated £1.79 through Super Chat. Here's some chump change.
All right. John Smith, one of the most generic names that I've ever heard in my life. Nonetheless, we appreciate it. John Smith coming through with a $1 Super Chat, $1.50, $1.79, whatever it is. And we're going to go ahead and dissect this fairly soon here. Let's start a timer, and, you know, we'll figure this out in a way that makes sense. We got 154 people in here, terrible numbers. We need way more. And this just proves my point. It's not about the show. It's not about my channel. It's about Elden Ring. You guys don't care about Elden Ring. I have 50,000 subscribers. Like, how many people were on the Titanic? Like 1,600 people? Okay, you're talking basically 50 of those.
He's donated $4.99 through
and not 200 people can come to the deck?
Put me on the list.
Oh, my God. Who the fuck was that? Oh, Genesis, hell yeah, brother, we appreciate that. Why is the computer starting to load? We don't need technical difficulties out here. Genesis coming through. Hell yeah, brother, we appreciate you. We'll go put your ass on the list right now. Forgot to... Genesis coming through. That's what we're talking about. We thought we lost you, but we're glad you're still on board. I mean, we have 50,000 subscribers. Now, granted, all of them aren't active, obviously. But you're telling me out of 50,000 people, only 120, 150 can actually come to the front deck of the... I mean, it just doesn't make fucking sense.
Proppers donated $1.99 through Super Chat. I'll go 12 rounds with you in the bedroom.
Huh? Man, shut up! Damn. Nonetheless, we appreciate it. Proper's coming through, and now we're clipping, and I don't know why we clip all the time. But it is what it is, folks. Again, if you're just tuning in, we're going to dissect Elden Ring. Everyone's so anticipated for Elden Ring. And, there is a reason why we compare Elden Ring to Madden all the time. It's not like, oh, Michael, you're just looking for attention. Oh, you're looking for engagement. We have figured the show out. No, I'm looking for you to understand, to wake up more importantly, and smell that coffee. And, if you don't want to do that, that's not on me. You know what I mean? I can give the horse water. If the horse doesn't want to drink the water, that's on the fucking horse. But the horse don't need to come back and go, and complain that he's thirsty because we've already laid out the water. So Elden Ring is in a bad spot right now, and that is what you guys need to understand. The chat needs to wake up and smell that fucking coffee. Because, I don't want to hate Elden Ring, dude. I want something to fucking play in February. But February is turning out, seemingly to be anyway, a snooze fest. You're talking Dying Light 2, no gameplay on consoles. They said they're going to show gameplay later this month in January. It's basically January, right? You got Elden Ring, which no one even cares about Elden Ring anymore, and there's good reason for that. So what do we have left? What is that, like, fighting game? Sifu or some shit? Like, that looks interesting, but, I mean, that's the only game out of, the big, Horizon, I guess, but, like, there's nothing I would rather take Saints Row than all of these games that are still coming out in February. I would rather play Saints Row than Elden Ring. I would rather play Saints Row than Dying Light 2. I would rather play Saints Row than those two games right there. So, but Saints Row is no longer coming out in February. Saints Row has been delayed to August, so we can't play Saints Row in February because it ain't coming out until fucking August.
Omar Mosen donated $2 through Super Chat. Unban Omar Dawson.
I don't know who that is. Well, I don't got time for that shit. You guys need to shape up, okay? If you guys weren't losers, we would unban all of you. Like, if you guys were cool, like, we would have a cool clan over here. A cool group of people. Omar coming through. Hell yeah, brother, we appreciate you. Now, let me tell you this, folks. In the meantime, while we wait for people to pile in here, we're going to go ahead and browse. We're going to see what the Reddit has to offer. So we're going to look at the reality of the situation in regards to the Reddit. Now, make sure you guys go to this one right here. This is the official Reddit. Some people after the show DM me, and they say, Michael, which is the real Reddit? And I don't understand how hard it is to go to the right fucking Reddit. That's what we're talking about. Spaceman coming through, baby. How we doing?
Super Chat. Terry's hardly any cheese. Oh no, if wouldn't be a cheese sandwich without cheese. If word gets out about this, I could lose my job. I could lose all this.
Holy shit, we got some Tom. I mean, I don't know how to explain this, but a lot of what we do is inspired by Tom Green. In fact, kind of a blatant ripoff of Tom Green. If you go to Tom Green's chat. Damn!
John Smith donated £4.49 through Super Chat. The sheep aren't coming home.
Well, I don't know what that means, but we appreciate that, and we appreciate the two-time Tony Hawk combo. But a lot of what we do out here is inspired heavily by Tom Green. The show Midnight Caller is a show Tom Green used to do. Like, hardcore fans only know that. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and take a look at the Reddit here. And again, this is the Reddit that you want to go to. It's got the underscores. If you go to the other Reddit, we're not looking at it. So this is where you want to go. This is where you want to post. If you want to be a part of the community, this is where you want to be. This is kind of the hub for the live community over here, okay? So you guys want to go to the Reddit and start posting some shit, and that'd be fantastic so we can actually review this. But let's review what we have thus far. It's not much, but it is what it is. So let's interact. Let's scroll down here. And why are they showing me that? All right. Here we go.
Miles Keno donated $2.79 through Super Chat. World Glass, I'm excited for PlayStation games. 100.
I mean, it's just literally over. It's literally over, I'll tell you that. That I know that I could tell you. Miles Keno coming through. It is just over for Xbox. They have Halo, they had Forza, sure they have Stalker coming, but that's, I might as well just cancel my Game Pass and then re-sign back up when Stalker comes out because I'd rather pay $5 for that as opposed to $60. Nonetheless, it's the reality of the situation. So again, we're on the Reddit. This is the one to go to right here, okay? It's got to have the underscores. If a mod could put the link in the chat, I'll pin it, okay? So if a mod can do that, they can get the right Reddit. This is what it looks like. It's got to look like this, otherwise you're at the wrong Reddit, okay? This is the one you want to go to, so that's what I'm trying to tell you. All right, so here's the reality of the situation. Let's go ahead. We were with the good senator a few days ago, and we were singing the Beatles, so let's go ahead and play this here. Yeah, this audio situation was pretty hard to figure out, but nonetheless, here we go. Holy shit. Bro, they said it was John Candy up in this bitch. It kind of looks like him from the stream. Like, goddamn, that's John Candy. Oh, you guys can't see half of it. Oh, that's not good. There we go.
There was a man who thought he was
See, this is what we're talking about, posting clips on the Reddit. Here we go. We got to get to the chorus.
Went to for the channel and they said, come back at home tonight. Get back, get back, get back to where you once belonged. Get back.
It's over. That's what we're talking about. See, that's what we're looking for on the Reddit. And we did 2 great shows with the good senator. If you missed out, well, they're still up. But you're going to have to know the link to get it. You know, that's the thing. We want people to show up when we're live. If you can watch it after the fact, what's the incentive to show up when it's live? You know, that's how they do these, like, themed restaurants. Like, oh, yeah, we got a haunted house themed restaurant. It's only going to be available for 1 month. Okay, that gets people in the doors immediately because, you know, due to the fact that there's an expiration date on the fucking thing. So, you know, if we just leave all these up, there's less of an incentive to come when it's live because you can just watch it after the fact. And I don't think it's nearly as fun watching this after the fact as opposed to being here live, and that's the entire point of these fucking streams, so you guys can interact live in real time. You know, this is the abandoned real-time experience right out here. Hassan called me and said, we got you covered. What a show, December 26, 2021. Most Kino Comfy live show on the internet. Michael was giggling a lot. Gamer girls, hell yeah. The results are in. Midnight Color. Why am I hearing static? The fuck?
Blokey Face donated £2 through Super
Blokey's
Chat.
coming through again.
Long live Sweaty Senator and Mackle.
That's what we're talking about. Hopefully we can do it next year.
Viewing ceremony.
We could do it again next year, and hopefully by then we'll have at least 500 viewers watching. But you know, that might be a far cry. Yeah. Oh shit! I didn't.
Ceremony.
You know, you got the 3-time Tony Hawk combo. Almost fucked that one up for you. 3-time Tony Hawk combo. Hell yeah, brother. We appreciate that. 3-time Tony Hawk combo from Blokey. And, well, we got some haters here on the Reddit, but that's okay. Midnight Caller, breakdown, video games, technical issues, lag, midlife crisis, mental breakdown. What do you mean? Super chat spam, complaining about the chat, why the channel isn't growing, Dr. Phil therapy session, why no one else would do the show. Well, I mean, that's true. Like, no one else is going to come out here and do this fucking show. Like, you know, you guys, you know, want to meme about it, but, like, bro, at the end of the day, ain't nobody coming out here and doing this fucking show. Not in this fucking weather and not in these conditions. It's just not going to happen. So without World Clash, like, the show ain't going to fucking go. Okay, Santa Claus. Say what you will, but Michael exposed Cyberpunk. Yeah. I mean, I was on USA Today, okay? Like, that is not a meme. Like, I was literally on the USA Today website. So, like, you know, you guys could look it up. I'm not going to pull it up for you guys, but you can take my word for it. Xbox fanboys, Xbox have to shape up. And again, we're going to get to Elden Ring soon. We're just going over this as we wait.
Miles Kino donated $2 Canadian and 79 cents through Super Chat. Look here, listen, you haters, respect the world class.
Look here, listen. What is that from? I think I know where that's from. Look here, listen. Oh. Why does he stream outside? Well, because no one else does. I mean, we have been doing this show outside for literally years. Like, you can go back onto the channel and over the 600 videos that we have, there's a lot of them that are outside. So this isn't anything new for you guys, okay? You guys act like I magically did something new, and now we're having connection problems, and that's not great. But, you know, what can we really do about that? So hopefully that stays stable. If it doesn't, well, we do have some backup plans. But, you know, hopefully we can figure this out here. It must be the cold weather. Michael Does Live doesn't want you. So you guys need to go to the Reddit here if you can. I know some people don't like Reddit, but, you know, it's like, dude, this is I mean, it's giving me everything. It's giving me clips. It's giving me images. It's giving me text. Like, this is just an easy, convenient place to go. So make sure you go to this one right here, and we will continue to update you guys on the reality of the situation over there on the Reddit. So, again, that's the one to go to. I'm trying to figure this connection problem out because that's annoying as fuck. But, you know, it is what it is. Let's go ahead and take some of your calls here on the air live, okay, before we dissect Elden Ring. So we are going to dissect Elden Ring, and, well, Hopefully we have a connection. I don't know if we're going to have a connection here today. It seems like we're having some trouble with the connection, and that's not it's funny. We had 0 drop frames yesterday, but we'll see. Maybe it's not as bad as they're making it out to be. I don't know what's going on. But, that's the way the cookie crumbles. When you're live, there's just unforeseen things that you cannot, prepare for. So let's go ahead and open up the lines here, folks, and then we're going to dissect the reality of the situation, okay? We're trying to get some people in here, but now we're having connection problems. I'm not sure why that's happening, but let's close this in case that's having something to do with it there. Probably the chat is messing it up here. Hello, you're on the air. Oh, man, it's already broken. Come on, guys, let's go. We don't got time to play around out here. Let's go. Hello. All right, the whole system is already broken. The whole system is already broken. That's just fan-fucking-tastic. So I'm going to close that shit because the whole fucking system's already broken. We're going to relaunch it. I'm going to try to figure out these connection problems, and I think we're better now. Hopefully we're better. I had to close the MSN page or whatever the fuck was opening up, and we're going to jump back into your calls, 818-284-4568. But, hopefully this time it works because, it wasn't working just now. So we'll see. And again, we're going to dissect Elden Ring fairly soon here. We're trying to get people in here, and we just have to have this waiting room session, essentially. But again, let's go. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, Michael, what do you think of the new Fortnite update?
I don't know. I haven't played it. Thanks for calling in.
They added Spider-Man.
Well, that's great. I already know. Thanks for calling in. Hello, oh, man. I don't know if the internet can keep up. I don't know what's going on out here. Hello, you're on the air. Thanks for calling in. All right. Well, we're having some connection problems here today. I think it's the Elden Ring video that we're loading in the background. We got big issues out here today. I click on the calls. They're not answering. Everybody, okay? That is not true. That is not true. The one I showed you is the one you need to go to. This is the only one. There's another one that says it's the official one. I am telling you right here and right now, this is the one. All right. We're going to close you. We're going to close Skype. We can't even do that because the technical issues are plaguing that. Okay, look, we got problems. See, people cannot figure out where to go. I literally just told you where to go, bro, and you guys are questioning this. There aren't two Reddit. The official Reddit. The other one says it's official, but it's a bunch of fucking trolls, okay? And they do nothing to actually do anything over there. This is where the community is at, believe me, okay? This is where you need to go. I don't even know if we're live, and that's why I hate coming out here and doing this show, because the connection's so terrible out this way. But this is the reality of the situation, folks. This is the Reddit. Don't sit there and say that this is the wrong Reddit or that there's another Reddit. There's not another Reddit. I ain't going to look at it if you post over there. You have to go to the one that's on the damn screen. That's the Reddit. That is where we're going to be looking. It has to have the underscores, okay? It's literally all right there on the fucking screen. It should not be that hard, and I'm sure mods are putting that in the chat as well. It is not that hard, folks. You literally put the underscores in between Michael _ does _ like it's literally in front of you. I don't know how more clear I need to make. Like, this is the only Reddit, okay? For the love of all that's holy, please stop asking about the one to go to. Why do you guys have so much trouble? I am telling you right here and right now, this is the one to go to. All right. Well, let's go ahead and dissect Elden Ring. I think that might be causing some problems here, and we have killed enough time already. So let's dissect Elden Ring, folks. And here we go. Are we ready? Let me pull this up to see if we're ready here. Give it a double check here. Hopefully we have this ready. Oh, Jesus, it's playing already. Hold on. Well, let's mute that. We don't need audio. Alrighty, folks, we're going to dissect Elden Ring, and I'll tell you what, this is it's just an incredibly sad situation, and I'll tell you why it's an incredibly sad situation, because ultimately, at the end of the day, folks, this is so similar to Madden, it's not even funny. In fact, it's worse than Madden. It is literally worse than Madden. Because there has been, how long since Dark Souls 3? Dark Souls 3 came out in what, 2016? 2017, right around that time frame? Okay, Elden Ring 2021. I can't do math, but I know that's a long time. That's like 5-6 years. Okay, then why are we doing this asset flip shit? So let's go ahead and play this video out here, and it's so embarrassing. It really is so embarrassing. So, I mean, you're talking the exact same animations here. I mean, it's literally an asset flipped. And that's what's happening here with Elden Ring. And now the Elden Ring fanboys are saying, well, if it ain't broke, Michael, don't fix it. And it's like, well, hold on. That's being very hypocritical. And as you can see, same-ass animations. So fucking lazy. You know, and it's funny how we can't criticize this, but we can criticize Madden. Now, here's the thing. If you were to take Madden from 2016, when Dark Souls 3 came out, I believe, if you were to take that version of Madden that came out in 2016 and compare it to the Madden today, it would probably be a night and day difference. I'm not shitting you. It would probably be a night and day difference. But what I'm seeing here is really the exact same game. It's an asset flip, bro. Like, I don't understand. The proof is in the pudding here. They are reusing assets. They are reusing animations. This is disgusting, and it's very lazy. It's super lazy. Like, literally the exact same fucking game. So why are we... I mean, this is why it's a dead game. Like, there's literally no difference. They just sped it up in Elden Ring a little bit. It's the exact same fucking animations. This is what you guys are excited for? I mean, this is a 4-minute long video. This shouldn't be a 4-minute long video, but it is because they have so much content to show you that it's the same fucking game.
Through Super Chat. A lot of different Reddit pages. Which one is it?
I'm going to ban you if you're going to do it again. I'm going to ban you if you're going to do it again. We're not talking about it. So, look, this is sad, okay? You know, why does Elden Ring get a pass but Madden doesn't? Why does this get a pass but Madden doesn't get a pass? I'm not sure why you guys aren't on the same page as World Class. We don't want to hate this game, okay, but we're pointing out the reality of the situation. Dark Souls 3 came out in 2016, 2017, whenever, okay? A long time ago. That's the point. A while ago, okay? It should not be as similar as it is to Elden Ring. Elden Ring should have all new animations, or at least some new animations. But when you look at this here, this isn't great. Like, this is anything but great. So we can't call out Madden and say, well, Madden's the same fucking game, when this is more of the same than Madden ever was. If you're going to call out Madden and bitch about Madden every year and say, oh, Tom Brady throws the football the same way as he did in last year's game. Oh, they didn't change this tackle animation. Well, then look at this and tell me why this gets a pass and Madden doesn't get a pass, because you're literally seeing the exact same. I mean, this is an asset flip. Look at this, bro. Oh, my God. Oh, I mean, oh, my God.
Mind_@_Bay donated $2 through Super Chat. Another W for World Class. Elden cringes slop.
I mean, it's lazy. It's a lazy fucking game. They threw in an open world because they thought that was what was going to get people in the door to go out and buy this fucking shit day one at GameStop. You know, they threw in the open world element. And they said, oh, my God, Michael, what are you talking about there? But it's the same fucking game. Like, it's literally, it's the same fucking game.
The main route seems risky, so we'll try and...
Miles Kino donated $2.79 through Super Chat. Sorry Michael didn't hear you say it, but you are Kino.
So we're talking about, hell yeah, bro, appreciate it. Oh my God, it's literally the same fucking game. Like, it's literally the same fucking game. Oh, bro. Oh, bro. You know, are we really excited about Elden Ring, or is this a fucking meme? I think it's a fucking meme. Like, no one's excited. I already told you the game's dead, and I know I'm right about that. I mean, I've looked at the data on Google, and you guys can sit there and argue. I don't give a fuck. You're lying.
Jonelle Hughes donated $4.99 through Super Chat. I don't care about what you think about Elden Ring, but I'm a big fan and we need your negativity. Ignore positivity.
I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, I'm literally... I didn't make this video, you fucking retard. I mean, you're dumb. You're just stupid, okay? John Hughes, we appreciate you, though. You made some good movies back in the day. That's what I heard come through the speaker system. I don't know. I'm trying to explain this, and then they want to interrupt the show because they don't want to see the reality. Okay, I didn't make this video, so. But had I made this video, they would have called me a fucking hater. They would have said, no one's taking this shit seriously, Michael, because you're the big fucking clown. Yet I've never worn a clown wig before.
Proppers donated $1.99
Let's go, dude.
through Super Chat. It's a different game, Mackle. You can jump now.
Oh, wow. Well, I guess I better just go to the GameStop midnight launch. Holy shit. Better go to the GameStop midnight launch for this. I mean, my God, I can jump now and there's an open world. That's just fan-fucking-tastic. Oh! Oh, man.
The tarnished will soon return.
Is this guy really... Why would you end the video with the fucking trailer? Yikes, that is the cringiest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Miles Kino donated
a fucking advertisement.
$2.79 through Super Chat. 5 streak and just play Demon Souls F this.
Dude, here's the problem with this shit, bro. It's literally an asset flip, and if any other game did this, it would have been a big problem. When Madden does this shit, it's a big problem. And when you look at the gap between Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring, there's like a 6-year gap, 5-year gap, 4-year gap, however fucking long, okay? And if you compare the Madden that came out at the same time that Dark Souls 3 came out that year and compare the Madden today, it isn't the same. No matter what you think, it isn't the fucking same. And yet this is. This gets a pass because it's Elden Ring. This gets a pass because you like it. This gets a pass. It's fucking bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. Look, if you Elden Ring fanboys were to call this out and say, you know what, Michael, you got a point here, then I can meet you halfway. I could say, okay, let's see what else we have to think about. Let's see what else we have to say about this game. But you guys can't meet world. I didn't make this video. This is not my fucking video. Okay? But you can't come to the agreement that this is lazy, and that's bullshit because you're giving Elden Ring a pass. You're giving Elden Ring a pass when you shouldn't be giving Elden Ring a pass.
WC donated $5 through Super Chat. Might pick up Madden today. Rest in peace, Big Fox.
I mean, I got it on Xbox Series X and PS5, Madden 22, so we're going to be dissecting it against this. I mean, it's not a joke. I mean, everyone thinks this shit's a joke. Like, look at this fucking shit. It's all, like, they sped up the animations in Elden Ring a tad bit. Like, they literally just changed the percentage and you know, unless this guy didn't sync this up properly. That's all I'm seeing here. Like, the fact that we can't call this out is ridiculous. I mean, look at this door opening animation. Oh, bro. Like, that's all they did in Elden Ring. They sped up the animations. That's literally all they did, bro. So, Madden doesn't get a pass for reusing assets. Why does Elden Ring? That's my question here. And this shouldn't be getting a pass. I mean, this literally Madden has the excuse of, okay, it's football. How many times can you show Tom Brady throwing the football differently? Like, how many times does Tom Brady look different? You know, I mean, it's football, okay? And it comes out on a yearly basis. They have to put those games out every fucking year, okay? So it's just nonstop, like move. Okay, this had years of development time, and they did nothing. Like, this is bullshit. Like, this is why this industry is in the shitter, because you guys excuse it, because you want to excuse it, because you like Elden Ring. And I'm not saying the game is total trash because they're reusing assets, but the fact that you can't agree is fucking stupid, because you're literally looking at the evidence right here that shows you that it's an asset flip, and yet you want to dismiss the evidence when you shouldn't be dismissing evidence. So you might not like what I have to say, but I'm showing you the proof in the pudding, and I didn't make this video, by the way. Like, oh, Michael. But if I did make this video, they would just comment spam bullshit in the comments, like they're already doing in the chat. So, I mean, I don't know how many times I have to show you guys that, but you can't wake up and smell the coffee, so let's go ahead and jump into the lines. 818-284-4568. Call in right now, and let's discuss this reality. And you need to explain to me why this is okay for Elden Ring to reuse assets and, you know, basically practically be an asset flip, but it's not okay for Madden. It's not okay for Madden. It's not okay for FIFA. It's not okay for any of these other games, but it's okay for Elden Ring. That's hypocritical, and that's why this industry is in the shape that it's in. Hello, you're on the air. Fantastic. Call into someone else's show. Oh, wait, they don't allow calls. Hello, you're on the air. Let's go. Yeah, it's fantastic. Call someone else. Hello, you're on the air.
Michael, you're so incredibly gay.
Well, thanks for calling in. Hello, you're on the air. Thanks for calling in. Hello, you're on the air.
Hello, Michael.
Okay. Yep.
Is
We're
the
here.
Resident Evil, the OG Resident Evils, are they trash? Because they use the same assets.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I already know where you're going with this, and look, yeah, they reused everything. But here's the thing: when did Resident Evil 1 came out, and when did Resident Evil 2 came out? How much of a gap was there in between games? There wasn't that big of a gap. So you look at the gap between Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring, and there's like a fucking 5-year gap, bro.
Well, hey, I hate FromSoftware, by the way.
No, you don't. We're moving the wheels. Thanks for calling in. I'm done with this low-quality bullshit. Get in here. Let's go. Hello, you're on the
Michael.
air.
Hello. Hey, hi. I had this party for New Year's Eve, the kink party, and
All right, thanks for calling in. See, this is the problem with this fucking show. You guys can't you can't string one sentence together. This is why we don't like discussing these things live, because it's easy for people can't digest the content over here when things are live. You're talking to a brick wall all the time and nothing. She certainly doesn't love you. Thanks for calling in. Go back to the Discord. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, Michael, how's it going, brother?
Well, we're out here. That I know. That I can tell you.
Donated £2
You're out there,
through
brother.
Super
Hey,
Chat.
man,
R.I.P.
it's
Madden.
the same people who come on here making the stupid-ass noises, the same people who come on here screaming Jeffrey Dahmer's name. These are the same freaking people who accept the cookie-cutter recipe. And, I mean, this game isn't for me. This game probably isn't for you, Michael. We can say this, I'm not someone that's good at these Dark Soul games or anything like that, but man, I think there's so much
Online
potential
multiplayer
for this
can also
game,
be enjoyed with
honestly.
players from other worlds,
I think the
from
biggest
cooperative.
thing to me about this game is the possible story, if it's good. But besides that, man, I mean, you're displaying right now that this is indeed cookie cutter. I was watching you yesterday. I think it was yesterday you had brought this up at some point. And, I was still unsure, man. I was still on the fence. But after seeing this, I mean, guys, it is cookie cutter. It is the same exact animations. All they're doing is just putting a new coat of paint on it and calling it Elden Ring, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I could see if Dark Souls 3 came out like 2 years ago and then they put out Elden Ring, but there's been a massive gap between those games. Yeah. And they have seemingly nothing to show for. Very little.
Granted, they are showing some new mechanics in terms of you can summon a goat or a donkey, whatever. I don't care. Ugh. But like, these are so minimal things, right?
Well,
and I think
it just makes me mad because they criticize other games for reusing assets, asset flipping, and all this other stuff. But when Elden Ring does it, they just scoff at it and ignore it and say, "Well, if it ain't broke, Michael, don't fix it." Okay, well then you can apply that logic to Madden and say, "Well, the Tom Brady throw works. Why change his animation up?" It just doesn't make sense with these people.
And you're bringing up a good point. I mean, it's Madden, guys. What can you possibly do?
I mean, it's football. Like how much more? How much? What actually is going to change? A kicker is going to kick the field goal the same way. I mean, it's not like it's a different sort of thing. But like people want to bark up these games and they say, all these other games are just being lazy. But like this is the epitome of lazy right on the screen.
Donated
yeah, I mean, I guess you could add maybe a Mortal
FromSoftware
Kombat
has been
X-ray vision
reusing
to some of
assets
the
long
hits
before
and maybe
Dark
just
Souls 3.
bring back
It's
Blitz,
been reused
if you
since
remember that.
Demon's Souls in
But there's really not much you can
2009.
do, right?
But the games are still kino and fun.
Okay, so yeah, I mean they have been reusing assets. The guy just donated and said they've been reusing assets. Grizzle Shack. Well, then that's why I'm comparing this to fucking Madden. It's the same fucking thing as Madden.
Yep.
Like I'm not even joking. It's a cut and paste every other year, or whenever these come out. I mean, I don't understand why this gets a pass, but nothing else can. Nothing else can get the pass, but this can.
For me, and this is just my personal opinion, I really think that if this game wants to prove you and I wrong, I mean, the only thing I can see is perhaps, okay, it isn't actually like a really good story, one that's like really in depth and whatnot, which it won't be because it'll be like the other games where those stories suck
I mean,
too.
there's already an article. You know, someone who played the technical test, and they said there's, you know, and granted it is a technical test, but they basically said that there's nothing to do within the world outside of dodge attack. And if you mean to tell me that's all you have to show for after how many fucking years, then they have fumbled the football. I mean, that is the prime example of fumbling the football.
Yeah. And besides that, dude, the only thing I could see that would maybe, even with the same aesthetic, you know, well, I mean, it's different aesthetic, but the same cookie cutter mechanics and everything, the only thing that I can see this where it defines itself and it gives it an actual separation from the predecessing games, right? From the previous games. The only thing is that if they would actually define classes, if there was actually different classes in the game, I could maybe sit back and say, you know what? Okay, it seems very little. I know it seems like it's not really much, but I think if they would do that, I think maybe this game would get a pass, honestly.
But I, you know, that's a hard pill for a lot of people to swallow. I mean, that, you know, that's asking a lot.
Yeah, absolutely is. Hey, keep the wheels turning.
Hell yeah, bro. Appreciate it.
Team Real, baby.
Chaz UBCS donated $4.99 through Super Chat. You need me to call.
Hold on. I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Making silly noises
I can't hear you. Someone's.
Let's go. 1v1.
Chaz, hell yeah, brother. We appreciate it. Chaz, coming through. If you're on speakerphone, get off speakerphone because that's going to be worse quality.
Yeah, Mr. World Class, I want to ask you something. How can FromSoftware use animations from 11 years ago and Madden? You know, they actually have improved their animations over time.
Oh yeah, I mean it's not. I'm not even. I'm not joking. Like this, I'm being dead fucking serious.
I like both footballs. You know, I got FIFA and Madden. I like both types of football, and I've seen improvements in both games. But literally in Elden Ring, you dodge an attack. And that's it. That's literally it. All this is Dark Souls with grass.
I mean,
they added fucking grass.
That's it.
And they expect you to pay $60, $70 for grass. This is basically a DLC for Dark Souls.
Clearly it is.
I mean, what is this?
I don't know. You know, people are excited over nothing. Quite clearly. They just want more of the same. But it's okay for Elden Ring. It's okay for FromSoftware to bring more of the same to the table. But when everyone else does it, it's a massive problem. Big outrage on the internet.
Yeah, I don't get that. I mean, I saw Elden Ring and I was like, cool, another Dark Souls, whatever.
That's what I'm saying. It's so similar to Madden in terms of like it's exactly.
I mean, I'm not going to buy it, but you know, I don't see why. I mean, I don't know why people would be angry. I mean, who would care?
Well, that's the problem. No one cares about. Like literally, no one cares about this game. This is a dead game, and I will die on that hill because I mean, I can prove that with the data. I got the evidence right up on the screen. Like this is a fucking dead game.
Yeah, you're the only one that is exposing this, and you know I appreciate it. Thank you, Mr.
Well, we appreciate you. We appreciate you. Hell yeah, bro. Appreciate that. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, Michael, how you doing, buddy?
Well, we're out here.
Yeah. So you know me. I'm a big FromSoft fan, but what you're saying, I think a lot of you know the longtime FromSoft fans, I think honestly they would agree with you. You know, we've been seeing these same animations not just since Dark Souls 3, but like, you know, since Demon Souls. And
oh, bro. Well, I didn't even know that. I was trying to give this the benefit of the doubt, but I mean, Jesus. I mean, I said that in the video, but I mean, man, that's sad.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I honestly, as a big fan of these games, I would really like to see some upgrades in the animation, and they have. I'm gonna say they're not all of them are the same. Like they've definitely made some changes and improvements to a lot of them, but you know, I think some of the cases, you know, you can pick out too many cases of them reusing animations, and it's not just animations, but you know, sound effects and
things
like that. But I think, you know, I'm not gonna make that, the killer of this game's reputation as I would some other games, because, I think these Souls games, are very focused on the gameplay. So I think a lot of the big changes are, kind of more subtle than a lot of people who aren't, big into the games would realize. And so, I mean, that's my case. I mean, obviously it's bad that.
Well, it's just kind of lazy. It's just kind of lazy that they've been. I mean, I get it. It works. Don't change it. Most people don't care.
Yeah,
But at the end of the
right.
day, it's like, okay, why are we barking about Madden? Why are we barking about this game? Why are we barking about that game? When this gets seemingly a pass for whatever reason.
Right. And it looks like a lot of things have changed with, especially with, the horse physics and everything like that. But, it's FromSoft isn't, the small, studio they once were.
Yeah.
They don't have the excuse that it's an indie game. These are a pillar of the modern day games. Like, these are one of the few games that people are checking for every year or so, So I think they need to realize that, Dark Souls, whatever you want to call the games, are, a bigger part of the gaming industry, and they need to, treat it like that, and, come up with some new animations, new sound effects.
Well, I mean, Elden Ring has had hype for it for years. I mean, this was a game we thought was never actually going to come to fruition. Jeff Keighley pulls the curtain back at the Summer Games Fest, and they did the technical test, and I think that honestly killed the game in a lot of ways, because now it's overexposed. You can watch like 20 hours, 30 hours of gameplay on YouTube while all these creators talking about it, and it's like, well, okay, now it sort of lost its mystique, and now they're making these videos comparing it to Dark Souls. So there's no marketing for this game. I mean, granted, it does come out in February. It's basically January right now, a couple of days away from January. But like, I don't know, man. Like, I mean, I don't know. I guess they're not trying to expand their audience. I guess they're just satisfied with the few million people that buy this thing.
I guess so. Yeah, I mean, it was such a small community for so long, and now it's getting so big. I don't really understand why they haven't tried to market it more. And I mean, I've skipped most of the tech demo stuff just because I don't want to spoil it for myself. But yeah, I agree. I think they need to kind of modernize the games a bit, because even games like God of War and some of these other Souls-like games, they've added some cool things. Like, I like the way that a lot of those games add in different special moves without them being too gimmicky. Like, I think Dark Souls needs that, and I hope Elden Ring adds something like that. But anyway, I agree with you, Michael. Yeah, I think they should upgrade the animations, everything, bring it into the new century.
Yeah, make it feel fresh.
Yeah, exactly.
Hell yeah. Well, we appreciate you, bro.
I appreciate you, Michael.
Yeah, take care. Hello, you're on the air.
Michael, how are you this beautiful afternoon?
Well, we're out here.
Hey, I'm glad to hear it. Hey, man, I want to say I agree with you. Elden Ring is going to be an unmitigated disaster.
No, you guys are trolling, bro. There's no way you agree.
Unmitigated disaster, and FromSoftware cannot afford another unmitigated disaster. After Sekiro, which, as you know and I know, was just a ripoff of the Tenchu series, and they cannot afford to release another game that is just recycled animations, recycled assets, recycled models, recycled particle effects. They can't do it. And let's face facts. We're never going to get a game like SWAT 4 ever again. They're going to keep shoveling this stuff out, shoveling it out for the masses to eat up, to soak up. This game looks like trash. It is going to come out. It's going to break records. People are going to play it for a week, be immensely disappointed, go back to playing what? Fortnite? Going to go back to playing Among Us, Fall Guys? What are they playing? They're going to look at this game. They're going to say, this game was a waste of my money. It's going to reduce faith in the industry. And I think we're well on the way to a second video game crash, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. What's your take on that?
No, I agree. I think you're onto something, man. It's just disappointing that this is potentially going to be another huge, unmitigated, colossal failure.
Right. And again, I 100% agree with you. It's just a recycled assets game. You got assets from Kingsfield, Mech Warrior, Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, all three Dark Souls games.
No.
Sekiro. They're recycling assets from games where they recycled assets previously. You're recycling more than once. That is lazy. That is lazy. And this is the famous Japanese work ethic I've heard about. That is insanity. You look at other failures this year. Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker, biggest disappointment of all time. Huge flop. Cannot play the game even. Final Fantasy VII Remake. What is Japan doing? Tales of Arise. What are they doing over there? releasing bad games, one bad game after another, and people eat it up. They eat that shit up.
That's
man.
why they don't change anything. That's why they can continue to do this.
Exactly. Same game release 20 years in a row, 30 years in a row at this point. Dragon Quest 3, Dragon Quest 11, same exact game. That's 8 games of the same exact game. People are buying it. And now they're making another one. It's going to be the same exact game.
That's why we compare it. That's why we compare it to Madden, you know?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Madden 21, 22, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, so on and so forth. Same game, but they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing at the very least, and they don't lie to you. You know what you're buying when you buy a Madden product. God rest John Madden. God rest his soul.
Yeah.
But all I'm saying is with FromSoftware, Elden Ring, you're promised a new game. You're promised a better game. And what do you get? You get the same shit you got before. And people don't seem to care. They're going to buy it. They're going to buy it. And that's all there is to it. Again, you're never going to get a game like SWAT 4. You're never going to get a game that was comparable to this Half-Life 1 mod, The Specialists. You're never going to get a game that was comparable to something like, I don't know, Deathmatch Classic. You're never going to get games like that ever again. You're just never going to see games that innovate, games that add new features. You're going to keep getting the same shit, and we're just going to keep taking it up the ass from these people because you and me, we're buying good games. We're buying great games, in fact. But these people, they're buying millions and millions and millions of copies of Cyberpunk 2077, Elden Ring, all these games. Fortnite, billion-dollar game. Same game for the last 5 years. No changes, no updates. They just keep making the same game. It's stale. It's stale. That's all it is. That's all it is. And I can't believe that people are going to continue to buy this shit.
It's over.
It's over. That's all I got to say.
Hell yeah, we appreciate that. Hell yeah. Thanks for calling in. Holy shit, that guy sounded like he was a radio DJ. What the fuck? Hello, you're on the air.
You people are crazy. Honestly.
I guess.
You are nuts.
Oh, yeah.
When the Resident Evil were on the same direction, the first 3 ones, survival horror, real survival horror, everyone loved it. When it became action shooters, everyone hated it.
Okay, what does this have to do with Elden Ring?
Yeah, you
keep bringing up Resident Evil. It's like, bro, what does this have to do with anything that we're talking about and looking at here?
Yes, you want FromSoftware games to change the formula.
Well, I mean, a little bit. Shit, this is Elden Ring. You know, this is supposed to be the big fucking game. You got George R.R. Martin doing the lore. I mean, come on, bro. Ain't nobody got time for this.
The God of War thing, it's the same thing. The new God of War on PS4, when they changed the formula, everyone hated it. It's not God of War anymore. That's the same with
the formula doesn't have to change, but some new animations would definitely help the damn game. You know,
you're demanding, all of you, demanding that you want them to change everything. You want a new game.
Well, no, well then it wouldn't sell. They want the same game, but they want to criticize Madden and all these other. I don't understand. It's just a hypocritical mentality. It's like Elden Ring can get away with you reusing assets and animations and what have you for multiple years, multiple games. But as soon as any other game, Madden does it like, oh shit, Tom. Well, they didn't fix the tackle. It's like just get up off of that fucking horse because you lost. The guy hung up on me. He got mad.
Donated $2 through Super Chat.
Well, it isn't Michael. How you doing, man? I see you back on the Elden Ring stuff.
Yeah, we're out here. Holy fuck.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. We're out here.
You sound a little messed up there, man.
Yeah.
So, we're raging about Elden Ring again.
Yeah.
About reusing assets or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, I got a little mission for you, Michael. Or should I say world class?
Yeah.
How about I grab my pitchfork and put my boot up your ass?
Yeah, well, you might have to.
Fano had donated $5
That's how those
through Super
faggots
Chat.
sound like.
Elden Ring isn't called Dark Souls. It is a new IP. They can change the formula because it's a whole new
Michael,
game.
Back in our day, we used to have actual quality.
Yep, it's over. Industry's in the shitter.
Yes, it is, Michael.
It's over.
It's over.
It's over. Go. Yeah, it's over. Holy shit. Hell yeah, brother. We appreciate it. Hello, you're on the air. Come on. Hello, you're on the air. You're wasting time. Let's go. Oh, Lord. Hello, you're on the air. Let's go.
Oh my gosh, Michael.
Yeah.
The guy who keeps calling in about Resident Evil and trying to make it a point against the point that you have been making. I just got a message for that guy. You keep the name and the brand, you keep Capcom out of your mouth, dude. Okay, because I've been there since day one. All right, I bet you piss sitting down. I'm getting sick and tired of it.
It's over. Oh, bro. Let's read some of these comments here. Elden trash. Damn, pass. For real, a copy and paste. Damn, I'm not alone on this shit. The fuck, y'all crazy. Hello, you're on the air.
Hello?
Yeah, hello, you're on the air.
How are you?
Well, we're out here looking at the reality of the situation. You got a question, a comment for World Class? We out here. No water. All righty, you have nothing to say? We're going to move the wheels. Thanks for calling in. Hello, you're on the air.
Yeah, honestly, Elden Ring is going to be the best game ever.
Yeah, this is fantastic, dude. Oh, my God. Yeah, I mean, this industry is crumbling, collapsing. You know, it's so sad. I mean, it's so sad. You know, this gets a pass, but nothing else can. That's hypocritical. You Elden Ring fanboys don't care about quality. When you can say that this gets a pass, but this game over here can't, you've pulled the rug from underneath your critical perspective, your smart thinking brain, because you have fumbled the football. I mean, I don't know how else to put it. Like, you can't give this a pass, but scold this game over here for doing similar things that it's been doing for a few years. Like, you just can't. You like the gap between Elden Ring and Dark Souls is multiple years, bro. What is going on? There's no excuse here. But yet they want to defend it, they want to excuse it, they want to sit there and they want to go, well, Michael, I disagree there, buddy. You know, you ain't nothing but a clown there, mister. You ain't nothing but a clown. No, you're sad. You're sad. I saw someone in the chat say, I'm sad. You're sad, dude. You're a fucking loser. Like, you guys don't clamor for quality. That's why Cyberpunk sold like 30 million copies. That's why this is going to sell like 40 million copies, because y'all fucking live in the basement, your parents' grandma, and you're like, Dark Souls, oh, Demon Souls, oh, Elden Ring, shove the sword on my ass. I mean, that's basically where these people stand. That's where these people stand, and they just don't want to accept this. But look at the comments. I'm not alone. I'm not alone here. Pass. For real, a copy and paste. Why change something good? Then apply that logic to Madden, you fucking idiot. Like, literally, like, you can't say Madden is a 0.6 on Metacritic, and nothing's changed, when Elden Ring is literally doing the exact same thing in a lot of areas, and then say, well, Elden Ring gets the pass because if it's broke, don't fix it. Like, that is the most hypocritical fucking shit that I've ever heard. Lazy job by lazy devs. Holy shit, they got their thinking cap on here in the comments of this video. Let's see the reply here. Oh. Well, World Class had to chime in and tell it like it is. See, some people in here have that. This video is so dumb. If you look, not a lot of the animations are the same except for walking animations, parries, opening chests, and drinking, which are basic animations. Of course, the emotes are the same. Well, then why are we criticizing Madden? I mean, of course, you got the fucking Dragon Ball Z emoji. That's the people that like these games. They just love the reused animations. Were immediately obvious to me, and to be honest, they slightly ruin the immersion for me. It feels less like a different world and different characters. It takes away from the identity. Got to give that a thumbs up. That guy's got his thinking cap on. Look, we're not haters, dude. Okay, we want Elden Ring to be great, but there's no reason to buy it day one. There's literally no reason to buy it day one.
It's over. Door.
Stale.
Door.
old animations, old gameplay elements, old enemies, armor, spells, and so on. A new minimum. Shame. Damn, this game is getting called out. I didn't know people were critical of Elden Ring. Like, I honestly didn't know that this existed. I thought everyone, because you come over here and they just shill it all the time over here. See, astonishing, ACG. Hello, it's ACG, and I'm here with another games review. It's like, come on, dude.
DJ Vivan donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Why people don't listen to you, man, what you have to do.
I literally have a clown wig, okay? We can pull it out and we could just be the clown. If that's what helps you get on my level, then we will do that. DJ Van Edit coming through. Hell yeah, brother. Appreciate that. It's kind of weird that Demon Souls is still the best-looking Souls game. Quite disappointed with so much released stuff, but at the same time, it's amazing. Deja vu. Here we go. Holy shit, this comment is it. So I'm not alone in this thinking. When Activision or Ubisoft does this, they are the worst part of the video game industry. When FromSoftware does this, it's okay, and Elden Ring must be Game of the Year. Holy fucking shit. I swear to God, that's not my alt. Like, dude, holy shit. Can you guys see this on the screen right now? This comment is fucking based. Let me highlight this shit, bro. Like, bro, that is what I have been saying out here. The hypocritical fucking nature of these motherfuckers, like, well, I love Elden Ring, so it's going to get a pass, Michael. But again, Ubisoft, Madden, whatever, Activision, whatever the fuck, when they do it, the industry's failing. It's dead. It's shit. It's garbage. Fuck them all. 0.6 on Metacritic. When Elden Ring does it, they get on their fucking knees and they kiss this shit all night and all day. Like, I don't understand, bro. So do we care for quality, or is it just the fanboyism coming out? Because that's exactly what's happening here. And again, this happened for Halo too. They shilled Halo. You buy Halo at the store, there's nothing on the disc. You own fucking nothing. You bought a digital license. And they didn't want to call that out over here. So we don't care about quality over here. We care about, okay, Michael, now you're talking shit about my favorite game, and now I'm upset. No, dude, I haven't picked a horse in this fucking race. Okay, I will criticize PlayStation. I've already done that. I will criticize Xbox. I've already done that. I will criticize PC gaming. I've already done that. I've already criticized a lot of things. Okay, we don't have horses in this fucking race. We're brutally critical because we care. I don't know why that isn't so fucking easy to understand for some of these people. Elden Ring is holy shit. I honestly didn't know that. I mean, I didn't know that a lot of people were on board with this thinking. Like, damn. I didn't. What the fuck? DJ Van Edit is a brand new member. That's what we're talking about. We're going to put you in the winner's circle. DJ Van Edit coming through. Hell yeah, brother. We appreciate that. DJ Van Edit. We just got a brand new member. That's what we're talking about. Elden Ring is Call of Duty Vanguard and the Dark Souls games. What a lazy developer, overhyped and overpriced. Holy fucking shit, bro. I mean, it's sad. Oh my God. Like, holy shit. I thought I was literally alone out here. But now that I'm looking at these comments on the video that we were talking about, that we were showcasing, it seems like everyone else is, well, some people anyway, are on the same page as World Class out here. Any other game, EA, Bethesda, Ubisoft will get hate for doing this, but because it's FromSoftware, anybody just lets it slide, shaking my head. That's what I've been saying out here for the past fucking hour. Damn. I personally wanted a new engine with new animations. It's starting to get stale. It's like Bethesda with Skyrim and Fallout. They use the same engine. It all looks and plays the same. These are already perfect. No need to make them again. Well, you could argue Madden that never has to change. I mean, how many times do you have to mocap a kicker kicking the fucking football? You know what I mean? It's, I don't understand. Gamers coping for an IP to which they have an emotional attachment and enabling cheap shortcuts, reuse, and repackaging to a ridiculous extent to something that's meant to be a new property. Say it ain't so. And from a publisher-developer combination from where there is no sufficient barriers to development assets or personnel to make this level of reuse of a necessity to either remain profitable or at least release a complete product will tan my... I don't know what that guy's saying. Lazy Japanese. 5 years, but no big progression. That's what I'm talking about. This guy's talking about fucking Resident Evil. Like, oh, Resident Evil's reusing things. Call of Duty. Like, get up on my motherfucking level, bitch. Get up on my motherfucking level. Because you ain't on my motherfucking level, motherfucker. You on USA Today? Your ass ain't on fucking USA Today. Quit calling into my show, you fucking loser. Damn. We got 5 years of 5 years, the gap, 5 years, and they've done nothing. It's worse than Madden. It's worse than Madden, bro. It's worse than Madden. 5 years, and they have literally nothing to show for. And everyone's excusing it. Oh, Michael. Oh, Michael. Damn. The same game. See, people are starting to wake up, and I honestly didn't think this was a thing. I honestly didn't think this was a thing for the Demon Souls, Dark Souls, Elden Ring, FromSoftware fucking bullshit. But y'all need to wake up and smell that coffee. Like, oh, but Michael, it doesn't matter. Well, then it doesn't matter about. Then I'm going to go out and buy. I got 2 copies of Madden. I got it on PS5 and Series X, so hope that pisses you off. Because, you guys go out and buy this fucking game on every platform, and it's like, bro. And by the way, I don't think they have shown this on PC, and I could be incorrect about that, but have they shown Elden Ring running on PC? Because I think the only footage that exists of Elden Ring is on console. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, Michael, it's me again, dude.
Yeah.
I've calmed down a little bit, but I was thinking about the whole Resident Evil thing and the contrast of what it was then and what it is today, right? And I just want to take time to reflect back on Resident Evil 1 through 3 since we had that caller call in twice now, and use that as a way of comparison. That game, even at that time, when you look at 1 and 2, but more so when you look at number 3, they added new mechanics. They added new storylines, new scenarios, the dodge mechanic, The thing is, man, is that when you compare...
Well, and the time gap wasn't as big. The time gap is really the big thing here that really puts it into perspective. I mean, you're talking about a massive gap between Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring. Now, they did that Securio, whatever the fuck that game is, Samurai Souls, and whatever the fuck that shit's called. But, at the end of the day, I mean, this is Elden Ring. This is supposed to be a big fucking game. You got George R. Martin. People have been anticipating this game for multiple fucking years, and they have little to show for here. So...
And even in that time gap, when you look at Resident Evil 1 through 3, what is it? A span of 3 years? Maybe? At most? 3, 4? But, dude, even then, it goes to show the state of the developers these days. Back then, very innovative. Very innovative for their time.
Well, I think what it is these developers, these publishers know that they have built like a cult fan base, and as such, like CD Projekt Red, CD Projekt Red can do no wrong. They haven't lost the race. They won the race, despite maybe it not looking like they've won the race. But CD Projekt Red has won. It doesn't matter what people think about Cyberpunk because their brainwashed fans are going to be there day one for The Witcher 4. They're going to be they're going to be there day one, to get next-gen upgrades for Witcher and Cyberpunk, in Q1 of 2022. So CD Projekt Red won by doing nothing.
Yeah.
They have literally nothing to show for. The last update came out in August, and here it is basically January of 2022, and they're hyping up this next-gen update and all this shit, patch 1.5, and it's like, what do we have to show for? And I guarantee you it ain't going to be none.
It's nothing, dude. And you had read a comment off where someone said, and this is their excuse, Michael, it's the excuse of, well, if it isn't broken, it doesn't need fixed. The fact of the matter is that it's you who are broken. It's your thinking caps, people. You're going to keep getting the same bullshit over and over and over again, and eventually it's going to hit you, and you're not going to like it. You're not going to like the outcome. But what we're trying to say is, you can keep the bare bones, right? You can keep the spine and the bones of this supposed thing that is not broken, so why fix it? But damn it, you better add some new meat to that.
Yeah. I mean, especially with the time gap there. You know, like if there wasn't as big of a time gap, then, you know, we can make it make sense. Okay, Line, we got a brand new member. That's all I see is lines on the screen, so we're going to call you Mr. Line. Welcome to the Winner's Circle. Hello, you're on the air.
Hello, Michael. I have a question unrelated to Elden Ring.
Chaz UBCS donated $4.99 through Super Chat.
On the PS5,
gaming will crumble at its current
based
pace.
off of historical
It's
data,
only a matter of
would
time.
you agree that Grand
Trust
Theft
me,
Auto
it's
6
coming.
will release
Resident Evil
within
is
1
dead.
year
Halo is
of
nearly
Saints
dead.
Row release?
GTA may be up.
Saints Row, Grant, what were you asking? Someone came through the Super Chat.
Okay, so Saints Row, based off of historical data, would you agree or disagree that Grand Theft Auto 6 will release within 1 year?
Well, that would
Saints Row release.
That would be cool, but I don't think that is a possibility. I don't think that's in the cards.
Based off of historical data.
Right. Well, I mean, yeah, but Grand Theft Auto Online wasn't a thing when the previous Saints Row games came out, so.
Okay. I hear you.
Hell yeah.
But I agree with the Elden Ring. But I also, I can forgive recycling animations.
Well, I mean, then why do you guys? I'm not saying you, but why do people bark about Madden? Why do people complain about Madden?
I'm not sure.
Well, I'm not sure either. I mean, like.
I don't like Madden because there's no reason to release the same game every year. All they need to do is update the freaking roster. So that's another subject.
Yeah.
But with the Elden Ring, for me, it's about the story. They got George R.R., so the story is badass. It's not about the animations. I can forget.
Well, yeah, no. If they have a if this is like Breath of the Wild or some shit where you roam around and there's incentive to explore the world, then I'll at least play it for that aspect, even if I don't like the comment or if the animations are the same or what have you. Like I can forgive that shit. I'm not saying that stuff breaks it, but at the end of the day, if they have nothing to show for, well, then it's just a shell of a game. Now they have the open world. They're going to have to deliver in that aspect. And if it's another Ubisoft cookie-cutter thing where you just roam around, find enemies, and destroy the enemies, like, okay, well, every other game does that. So what are we bringing new to the table here?
Right. Yeah, I agree. But, you just have to wait and see.
Yeah, I guess. Hell yeah. Well, we appreciate you. Thanks for calling in. Hello, you're on the air.
What's up, Michael? How are you, man?
Yeah, we're out here. It's cold.
Yeah, man. Cold. Hot as fuck down here, bro.
Oh, well, shit, gotta come join you.
But yeah, man, do you remember how games used to be when we were younger? Like, they used to come full price.
Well, they were done day one. You know what I mean? These days they can release broken games and then fix them later because you make more money that way. You literally make more money by releasing a broken game because you get more eyeballs on the broken game, and then you have these basically multiple release dates for these games, these live service games, all this bullshit. I mean, that's all it is.
Remember when EA released those, they released those fucking online passes just to play online? You got to pay like $10 more on top of your subscription service for PlayStation.
Well, luckily they don't do that anymore. Yeah, well, I mean, luckily they don't do that anymore.
And dude, I'm seeing Elden Ring, and people are they're really defending this trash. Like, dude, the game's not as good as people think it is. It's literally reused assets, reused boss fights, reused things. They just added an open world, since open world seems to be that new fad or formula. It's annoying. It's annoying, man. Halo's gone that route. It's going to die. I loved that game since it first came out. Now it's shit.
I mean, there's just no longevity for Halo. Like, it needed a battle royale thing, and within the next few weeks,
they didn't want to go that route.
Well, they didn't. Well, they didn't want to put in the work.
Remember when FromSoftware used to put out like Tenchu and all these good old games they used to do? Now it's just like rehash, reset, reuse assets. Now, fuck that shit. It's like that guy says right there in the chat, solo dolo. The business is different because the customer is different. It's true.
Well, that's what I was saying earlier. It's like this Charles Manson type shit with these certain games and these publishers and these developers, and they get so hooked on this shit and they just start believing into this nonsense, and they will take whatever that gets fed to them. They don't question it. They eat it. They consume. They don't question the food. They don't ask where it came from. They don't ask anything like that. They just consume the food at the damn buffet that was given to them. And that's the problem with these fanboys that infest this industry. And it's not just Elden Ring. It's Cyberpunk. It's all this other shit. They just can't. And we're not saying you can't enjoy games. That's not what we're fucking saying. But some people just don't have their thinking cap on when it comes to this shit. So.
Yeah, they don't realize that these games take time, bro. And then when somebody reuses the same assets to read the same animations for a game, you really don't realize that they're just trying to do it to save time, like you said, cookie cutter. So basically, they just want to make that money. It's all about business. They don't care about no one's feelings. They just want to make that money as fast as possible within 4 years.
But they'll tell you otherwise leading up to the release. Like CD Projekt Red did. They said they're for the consumer. They're here for the gamer. They love you so much, and then the game comes out and it's not what it was all cracked up to be. It's very broken, very buggy.
Yeah, they want
all this bullshit. Yeah. So I mean, it's basically what they released was a live service essentially, because if you don't update Cyberpunk, you're fucked. So they literally threw out a live service in disguise, and everyone, they still bought the damn game. It still made millions of dollars, made more than The Witcher ever did. So they won. They won.
Cyberpunk was such a shit show, dude.
Yeah, they won. It's over.
No, you're right about the gaming industry. It sucked ass.
Yeah, well, I mean, I try. We have to hold the sign up and say, you know what, maybe this could be better. If it makes me the bad guy, so be it. I mean, but I'm here. I mean, Dying Light 2 has problems too. Dying Light 2 is another game that has problems as well. I mean, so hell yeah. Well,
I got one more advice for
you,
bro. Like, here's a good insult towards these little kids on the chat. Tell them to go have sex and touch a real woman instead of crap.
Oh man, well, I don't think that's ever going to be possible for these people in here. It's just over.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of losers. But there, bro. Take care, Michael.
Oh yeah, we appreciate that. Well, we got more viewers than ever here today, and we do appreciate. I mean, if you guys are here, we're going to be dissecting Elden Ring until it releases in late February, and then of course Dying Light 2. But if no one wants to contribute to the conversation, then we might have to wrap this up because I'm out here fucking freezing my ass off. That I know that I can tell you. Hello, you're on the air.
It's so incredibly sad. The reality of the situation is we need to blow our brains out.
No. Let's go, guys. Come on. Hello, you're on the air. Call into the show. There's more people watching than ever. Let's make it happen.
Your channel is fucking ass.
All right, here we go.
The worst thing I've ever
That's fantastic.
Your opinion is fucking invalid.
I was on USA Today. She doesn't certainly love you. I went down to the strip club and she gave me everything that I wanted. That's all they do. They get so upset, emotionally attached to these products. Hello, you're on the air.
Like Kurt Cobain.
Well, we know why Kurt Cobain did it. We have the full understanding. Hello, you're on the air. He made a song called "I Hate Myself and I Want to Die," and then they say that Kurt Cobain didn't blow his brains out. Like, bro, Kurt Cobain killed himself. Period. End of story. Courtney Love didn't hire a hitman. Kurt Cobain fucking killed himself. Sorry, guys. Like, I mean, he wrote a song, said, "I hate myself and I want to die." Like, what more do you need? Hello, you're on the air. Nonetheless.
Hey, Michael, I just wanted to say I totally agree with them reusing a lot of stuff from old games, but I still think that everyone's going to give it a 10 out of 10.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah, you damn well know they will, because there's nothing else out there to play. So they're going to just say it's a 10 out of 10, and FromSoftware has done it again. I mean, I can already predict the whole fucking scenario. It's pretty obvious.
I know. It's crazy. I mean, all these people are just going to shill it. But I think that what people don't understand is this game's only been in development for like 2 years. I mean, people are expecting Breath of the Wild,
we go.
But this is not going to be that.
Yeah, just like Cyberpunk. They announced Cyberpunk in 2011, and then it turns out that Cyberpunk was only in development for like 2 or 3 years, 4 years. Like, come on. I mean, how many times are we going to hear this fucking story over and over again? They announced these games way too fucking early. And then they have excuses lined up. Like, I just wish the Elden Ring community would say, you know what, Michael, you have a point here. You don't have to necessarily agree, but you can say, you know what, I see the point, and, because we can't call out other games like whatever, because I keep bringing up Matt, and they're going to get mad with that. But you can't criticize other games by doing what Elden Ring is doing here and what FromSoftware isn't doing with Elden Ring, and that's making new animations. Bringing them new to the table. It's lazy development. That's what it is. I mean, unless they focused on other things that we have yet to see. If the open world is full of content and there's incentives to explore the open world, if there's reasons to want to go out and explore the world outside of just stab enemies and dodge attack and roll and, do all that dumb shit, well, then I'll play it. Like, I can look past the shitty combat because that's what it is. It's terrible combat. And I am bad at it. I don't give a fuck. But it's not about that. It's more so about, okay, you have an open world now. Now you're going to have to deliver in that aspect. So now that they put more pressure on themselves to deliver because now they have an open world here in Elden Ring. They didn't have that before in these FromSoftware titles. So now they're going to have to say, this is why we did open world. And I think it's just a cop-out. I think it's just a cop-out. I mean, there's already an article up that says there's practically not all that much. Now, granted, it's a technical test, but there's practically not all that much to do in the open world outside of dodge attack. So how am I interested in that? It's like Far Cry. It's like, okay, you got this cool open world, big, beautiful, but there's nothing to fucking do in it outside of shoot enemies. Okay, don't make it open world,
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the problem with it. Like, gaming and internet culture is, there's so much hype behind these 2-year development games.
No, it's fine to get hyped for these games.
I
mean, it's fine to get excited for these games, but like at the same time, I mean, if you get too excited, it's gonna turn out to be another Cyberpunk situation where you had your hype all the way up here, you didn't want to lower the bar, despite World Class telling you, and then you come away and you say, holy shit, I'm bored out of my skull with Elden Ring, and you wasted $60. It's like, well, I mean, you should have went in at least cautiously optimistic, but no one wants to play that game around here, so.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think people are waking up because of the comments, but, of course,
well, I mean, the comments are just whatever, but yeah, we'll see. I mean, I hope Elden Ring is great. I hope I'm surprised. I mean, I don't think I'm going to buy it day one because I don't feel like I need to spend 60 on it, but hey, if someone wants to gift it to me on Xbox or something like that, we'll review it. Sure, but I don't want to waste $60. I'd rather buy Dying Light 2. Even though that's going to be pretty
Oh yeah, that looks so much better than this.
Well, I mean, yeah, if you compare it to Elden Ring, I would rather play that than, I mean, at least you can slay some zombies or some shit. But, Dying Light 2 is in a whole other fiasco. That could be worse than Elden Ring in terms of being a huge disappointment. So we're going to have to wait to see how that plays out, but I don't have much faith here.
Well, I'm counting on you to expose all of this.
That's what we're talking about. Hell yeah. Well, we appreciate you, bro. We appreciate you. Thanks for calling in.
All right, moving the wheels.
Hell yeah. Take care. Hello, you're on the air.
Yep.
Yeah, hello, you're on the air.
Hello, Michael?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Oh, the stream is a little bit...
Yeah, this is ahead of the stream.
Oh, at first, I just want to say that I'm not from the U.S., and my English may be scuffed.
Yeah.
I hope that's okay.
No, you're all good, bro.
First of all, I want to say that it was surprised that CU sounds look so strange, because your video usually sounds insane. And I want to give some background.
Yeah.
I will admit I'm a FromSoftware fan. I don't own a PS3 and 5, so I never play Demon Souls. But I play everything in between, so Dark Souls 1 to 3, Bloodborne, Sekiro. But I didn't buy Dark Souls 3 for some reason. And seeing Elden Ring is reusing a huge chunk of its assets is bothering me as a FromSoftware fan.
Yeah.
But of course, you already repeat that for some time now. When you talk about new things, innovations, and lazy dev and whatnot, but I want to listen to your opinion on, let's say, Bloodborne and Sekiro, because it's like it has its fundamental, but they still try to do different things in between. So
right. Well, I never played Bloodborne or that, so.
All I understand is
yeah.
You're focusing on the same stuff. No, not the same stuff. The reuse animation and things. But have you looked at what they try to do new though? You don't see anything from the network and so on.
Yeah, the network test.
They do have new animations.
Well, I'm sure they have. Yeah, I'm sure they have new animations, but I mean, I don't know, man. All right. Well, thanks for calling in. We appreciate you. Hello, you're on the air. We're going to move the wheels.
Michael, do me a favor and buy Elden Ring.
Why? That's $60, bro.
Okay, but Forbidden West is going to be $60.
Well, at least that's at least that's graphically good looking.
It looks like the same game.
No, well, I mean, yeah.
Hmm?
What about it?
Elden Ring.
What about it?
Well, it's open world.
Yeah.
It's a new word. George R. Martin is working on it.
Oh,
That's something
Lord.
big.
Well, I mean, yeah, but they're like, you got to give me something to do in the open world, and if they can't deliver on that, then I don't know what there is here to see.
Well, what do you want to do? Like in Cyberpunk, like what can you do? Like,
well,
you can
that's
fight
the problem with
people.
the fucking game. You can't do anything in the open world. That means anything.
Okay, but what do you want to do? Like the main character, you can't even talk. Like it's not GTA.
Well, then why make it open? Why make it open world then? I don't understand.
To have dynamic interactions with NPCs. Like,
yeah. Okay.
I mean,
every dynamic interaction is going to be, hey, this guy is an enemy. Let's attack. That's every open world game, bro. They promise so much, and then they don't deliver.
But that's like The Witcher then. And The Witcher is
the
Witcher's
trash.
No, what do you mean? No.
CDPR has never been good. That's the reality check over here that you need to understand, and that was on display in full with Cyberpunk 2077.
But The Witcher got
the same fucking game.
awards, man.
Oh, so did Cyberpunk before it even came out. What are you talking about, bro?
Cyberpunk got like 50 awards, man. That's not
no.
too
It says
much.
over 200 awards on the front of the cover.
Okay, well,
I mean, you didn't buy it. You bought it on PC. That's the problem with you people. You did not play this shit on console. You don't understand.
Okay, well, tell me what you want to play in 2021 then.
2021's over.
So we're looking forward to. Oh, sorry, I meant 2022.
Yeah, well, 2022. Well, I mean, that one game in February. What's it called? That fighting game, Shiku or some shit.
Sifu.
Yeah, that looks kind of cool. I mean. For about $15.
On. That's a $20 game. Like.
Well, hey, what do you? So now you're dismissing it because it's not AAA? I mean, come on, bro.
It's a deal.
Well, what if I told you this? What if I said potentially Starfield, but that's a big if.
No, that's going to be huge. But that's a Game Pass game, so
Oh, here we go. So that means what does that mean? What does that mean when you say that? What does that mean when you say it's a Game Pass game?
Well, if you go by logic. Phil Spencer is not going to invest too much in a game if it goes day one on Game Pass. You know how much Fallout 4 sold day one? It sold $750 million. You think that Starfield is going to make $750 million day one on Game Pass? There's no way. So he's not going to put too much money into it.
What if they bring Game Pass to PlayStation?
Well, it's not happening.
How do you know? What if that's the big? I mean, I don't know. Well. Okay.
I think that 2020 has been difficult for all of us, and this.
Well, I mean, that was last year, 2020.
Yeah, 2020 and 2021s have been really difficult for us, and there's only been really bad games for those last 2 years.
Oh, but Elden Ring is going to save us, right? Elden Ring is going to save. Get off the damn Discord, bro.
We've been waiting 5 years, man, for this game.
Yeah, 5 years, and you're getting the same ass animations that were in Dark Souls 3 and previous games. I mean, that's pretty fucking lazy. Why can't you guys just say it?
Okay, tell me one game that doesn't have asset swap in, like.
But we're looking at the time gap here. That's the big component here. Okay, you said there was how many years? 5 years?
Yeah, no, 3 years.
No, that's not true.
Since
Dark Souls 3.
It was supposed to release in 2020.
And here we go. Well, just like, how many other games were supposed to, Cyberpunk was supposed to release in, when? 2019? Early 2020?
2020.
No, I don't know about
that. I mean, like, what games do you give a shit about? Like, do you even play video games?
What are you talking? What is your problem? Dude, go to 4channel, bro. That's where you came from.
No, but I want to understand what are your standards? Like, what games do you?
Well, my
care
standards
about?
are
What
high,
is your
and many
standards?
games don't reach those standards. I mean, any game that I tell you, you're going to say it's trash because you're playing contrarian.
Tell me.
You're playing you're playing contrarian over here. I already know your gimmick.
No.
I already know
Tell
your
me which
gimmick.
games are
No,
good.
dude, I just said what I'm looking forward to, and then you say they're trash games. So.
Well, Seafuel, come on, it's $20. Like, who
Well, that's
cares
great.
about
I'd
big
rather
games?
spend. You want me to spend 60 on that shit? Hell no! I'm gonna spend fucking 20, bro. What you talking about, bro? Damn.
I meant AAA big games.
Well, the AAA space is. I mean, it's a snooze fest. What do you
So
think?
we're
What do you
gonna
think?
play
What do
indies
you think? Doctor Disrespect had to make his own fucking company because it's a snooze fest out there.
Well, it's gonna be a scam. Like,
How is it gonna be? How is it gonna be a scam?
Did Dr. Disrespect game is a scam,
How is it a scam? It doesn't even exist.
Dude, exactly. It's like a blue box, like that fake.
No.
demo on
It's nothing,
PS5.
dude. It's nothing like that, bro. You didn't do your research before calling into my show. So sad.
Well, I think that, Elden Ring, dude. I'm telling you, 81 on Metacritic for sure, easily.
Oh
And
yeah.
you're
No,
gonna
I'm not saying this is going to fail. I mean, in fact, it's going to do anything but that. But let's not get hypocritical about Elden Ring because it's from software. See, this is the fanboyism we're talking about. If you guys could meet me halfway, I would say, you know what? I like the Elden Ring community. But you know what? You guys can't meet me halfway because you want to call out Far Cry. You want to call out, all of these
Far
other games.
Cry, dude. How many Far Cry games released? Like,
Well,
6?
Far Cry has never been good except for Far Cry 2.
I can meet you halfway and agree with that.
See, exactly. I know what I'm fucking talking about. Far Cry 2 was the last great Far Cry game. Far Cry 3 was shit. But everyone loves it because they had Voss in it. Like, hey, what's the definition of insanity?
But can we throw Far Cry 3 a bone? Like, it's kind of good.
No, it is not. It is fucking terrible. It's a normie game, dude. Like compared to Far Cry 2, like there was direction. There was actually a vision with Far Cry 2. No HUD, and then Far Cry 3, it's just basically climb towers, shoot every damn enemy on the map, and everyone loves that. And then they recycle that formula for the last fucking decade. So
that's true.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, Far Cry 3 was trash. I mean, it had a cool main villain and shit, but if you take Voss out of the equation, there's nothing to the game.
Well,
not like Far Cry 2. Far Cry 2 was an immersive experience, and people couldn't handle a game like that, so they had to dumb it down.
Did you ever play
They had to dumb it down to make more money.
Ryan
I mean, that's the reality of it, man. They had to fucking dumb the thing
Elden
down,
Ring is
man.
going to be the worst game of
Did
all
you ever play a
time.
Souls game?
You can quote
Yeah,
me
I
on
got
that.
Demon Souls on PS5, bro. It's trash.
Sorry, what did you say?
I got
You cut for a second.
Demon Souls on PS5.
Oh, yeah, it's a bad game. I have it on my PS5.
Well, hold on. You're saying it's a bad game? I want to hear this. You are trolling, dude.
PS5?
You came from
PS5 is
fucking. You're a 4-channel moderator. You come over here playing contrarian.
Dude, I'm telling you, Demon Souls is bad. On PS5, it's fucking trash.
Okay, I agree. But why do you think it's trash?
Demon Souls on PS5 because it's a fake game, dude. It's a remake. Like, it's not a real game. Like, there's no love put into it. It's a, it's
a tech demo. It's a tech demo, basically.
It's a tech demo, yeah. I'm telling you, I bought a PS5 just for this game, and I played it for 30 minutes, and I moved on. It's bad. So, but Elden Ring,
Elden Ring is so much better. Like, no, Elden Ring has worse graphics. You are fucking trolling.
No.
Who is this?
Elden Ring has been in the works for the last 15 years at least,
15 years? Well, then we got big problems to talk about out here. If you're dude, you are trolling, bro. There's no way.
No, I'm not trolling. What other games are releasing in 2022? Darling.
Well, we got Cyberpunk's coming back out,
Cyberpunk. I don't want to play Contrarian right now, but Cyberpunk is not as bad as people say it is.
Yeah, because you played on PC.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's the problem with you people.
Gaming is a luxury.
No. Yeah,
It's
if you're dumb. If you spend $3,000 on a PC rig, you're screwed. Dude, did you watch Muda's video? He said he's basically done with PC gaming.
Oh, the Indian guy, yeah?
Whoa, what do you mean? Damn.
Oh, that Indian guy.
Yeah, Subordinary Gamers.
Well, dude, he's a fucking normie. Like, who watched his channel? Like, yeah.
What do you mean he's a normie? What does that mean?
Dude, he said some shit like he plugs his PS2 sometimes and plays on it. Like, who the fuck is this guy, man?
What about Penguin Zero? I mean, we're talking about the most normie.
Penguin Zero is even worse. He's like the worst normie art.
Oh, it is.
Penguin Zero, that's
I agree. I agree with you. I mean, those are normie channels. I don't watch. I mean, they're literally for kids. It's like, hey, we see this guy. He looks like Keanu Reeves. Let's hit subscribe. And he has the same, it's a gimmick. He wears the same shirt every day. He has the earpod
Same
hanging
jokes.
out. It's terrible. It's like the way he talks. Like it's the worst content I've ever seen in my
Dude,
life.
he makes the same jokes all the time.
He makes the same video every day. They accuse me of making the same video every day, but it's like, dude, look at Penguin Zero, bro. The guy just sits there and, hey everyone, my name's Penguin Zero, and today I just that stupid voice, like, oh my god, like just no content, bro.
Yeah, no channel.
Damn, we yeah. I mean, shit, you got your thinking cap on. It seems like.
Yeah,
You might be based, bro. You better subscribe to the channel because I don't think you've called in before, bro. Get your ass on the fucking.
I sent you $500 last week.
What? $500? Who the fuck this?
Hey.
Yeah.
You know, Dillian bought Elden Ring yesterday.
Oh God. Well, because he didn't buy it. They gift him shit all the time. He gets free shit all the time.
I think he bought it with a dono money.
That's what I'm saying. That's gifted. He didn't actually fucking get it out of his personal, billfold.
I calculated on the big stream with.
Well, if you want to gift it to me too, we'll have Elden Ring pre-ordered. I mean, I ain't buying that shit. Fuck that.
I mean, what are you doing with the money? You're buying Dogecoin, like.
What's that?
Dogecoin, like crypto.
No, I don't know what that is.
You don't know crypto?
No. Well, you must watch Penguin Zero because you know all about that stuff. That's normie stuff, guys.
Crypto, dude, like you're.
Yeah, we don't care about stuff like that, dude. Okay.
Crypto.
I'm gonna move the wheels if you can't keep going.
All right. Take care, Michael. That was fun.
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't have much to say. Couldn't go 12 rounds. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, I'm just Elden Ring. It comes out in
early February. Or no, late February. Late February.
Yeah. We might as well blow our brains.
No. Hello, you're on the air.
Did that guy just defend fucking Cyberpunk? Did
Probably.
He say it's pretty good.
Probably. Oh, that's the thinking these days. I'm not even kidding. I'm serious, bro.
No. Listen, I cannot fucking handle people defending that piece of shit game.
Well, you know how it is, especially on Twitter. They just love it. I'm not even joking. Like, there's people that will literally jump off a cliff for that game. So
I know. I don't understand why people actually defend unfinished products that are unfinished for 2 fucking years plus, and they still haven't fixed the fucking police. The police are broken.
They haven't done anything. They have literally done nothing, and yet Cyberpunk is good now? See, that's the problem that I have. They have literally not updated this game since literally like August or September, the last update, 1.31. And now all of a sudden, just because they came back to it 1 year later, it's good? Like, they have done nothing.
It's the same thing with Elden Ring, man. Elden Ring is just a copy of the same bullshit games that have been coming out for the last 10 years.
That's why I compare it to Madden. It's so similar. But at least Madden has the excuse of they have to put a game out every year. So they can't do as much with Madden because they're on a fucking tight schedule.
Yeah, I played the previous one before Elden Ring, Shadow of Mordor. It's fucking shit, okay? I played that game. It's fucking shit. I've never played a shittier game in my life. So don't buy this game, Michael. Don't even play it if you get gifted. It's just crap, man. These are terrible games.
Yeah, they're good games to make you fall asleep. Can't fall asleep. Yeah, put these games on. It's a snooze fest,
If you wanna be depressed, then yeah, you can play that shit. But like, don't play it, guys. Like, oh my god. And I gotta be honest with you, man. One last thing.
Yeah.
PlayStation, ironically, is the only company, like Sony, is the only company that's actually coming out with actual story games. And what's shocking to me is those are exclusives. You'd think the AAA developers would be actually coming out with better games than the exclusives, but the fucking exclusives are better than the AAA games. So it's fucked up, man.
Yeah.
Like, you might as well just get a PlayStation. Because
I agree. I agree. That's what you need to get. It's the best value. You're getting, you can get, I mean, if you could find one, and that's the big fucking thing. I mean, it's hard as fuck to find one, but, if eventually you could find a digital one for like $400, because that's the MSRP, like, you're getting a steal for that price.
Yeah. But anyways, anyone who fucking defends Cyberpunk and Elden Ring is a fucking idiot. In all honesty, man. You can't fucking defend those fucking games. They're trash. Like, I know what good games are. Red Dead Redemption 2, you got GTA 4, you got some really good games with good physics. Far Cry 2, they have great physics. They're great, well-made games. And then you have crap games like fucking Elden shit, and you got fucking games like fucking Cyber Crap. Like, no, don't play these crappy games, guys. Like, you got to stand up and say, we want fucking finished products. Stop fucking giving these games 80s and 90s on Metacritic.
Oh, bro.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Like, you guys have to stand up and say, we want finished fucking products.
Absolutely. Hell yeah,
And
bro.
that's all I got to say. By the way, this is Milo's keynote, and moving the wheels, man.
Hell yeah,
I support your show. Keep doing what you're doing, and I hope you succeed.
That's what we're talking about. Hell yeah, bro. Appreciate that. All right, we're going to add Bryant to the winner's circle, and I think we have him on the line here. Maybe not. That is incredibly loud. Hello, you're on the air.
Homeless.
Well, I mean, hey, tell me something I didn't know. Homeless, but I'm providing you entertainment, so you're going to have to cough up some money. This ain't no charity show. Hello, you're on the air.
Michael, I'm back. Just got a few more things to say.
Hell yeah, you just became a member?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's what we're
for
fucking
sure,
talking
for
about.
sure,
Hell yeah,
sure,
bro. We
sure.
appreciate that.
But some of these callers here, man, I got to be honest with you, they are not capable of going 12 rounds, and that's all there is to it. They call in, they go, I don't know what they're saying. They have no clue what they want to say. And I'll come in and I'll throw in some more opinions in there, and they just happen to be right. So I'm going to go ahead and chuck those in. Witcher 3 has been a tremendous disaster for video games as a whole. Has ruined the genre of RPGs, has ruined open world games. Witcher 3, I think a bigger disaster for the industry than Cyberpunk 2077. Because Cyberpunk 2077, many people will look at that game, sucks. They'll say Witcher 3, greatest game ever made. Why? They won't tell you why. And it ruined gaming. And that's all I'm going to say. But Michael, just one more thing before I let you go. I think you should get an ID check going on here. You know what I'm saying? Because that guy who called in previous to me, he had some good points, some valid points. Unfortunately, clearly under the age of 18. Clearly under the age of 18. It's over. And that's all there is to it.
It's over.
It's over.
Hell yeah, bro. Appreciate it. Holy shit, that guy was. I mean, bro, if I kind of want to buy The Witcher and play without any patches just to see how fucking terrible that was, especially on PS4. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, nice to meet you, man.
Hell yeah.
So I'm watching your stream, and this is it's weird because I haven't seen you recommended before. So this is I guess first time viewer, and I'm just wondering what were your biggest critiques of Elden Ring? Because I'm new to the live stream right now.
Well, we Elden Ring, I mean, right now, I mean, it ain't bringing anything new to the table. That's the first one that I see anyway. It's reusing animations, and there was a big gap between Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring, and I think that's a little inexcusable. And more so about, like, okay, the mentality. Like, the FromSoftware fanboys, they just can't say, you know what, Michael, you got a point there. But they chastise other games for reusing assets and doing all that stuff. But when Elden Ring is doing that, it's okay, and that's what really just, I mean, it's kind of disgusting.
You said there's a gap. What about Sekiro?
Well,
would that not count?
I mean, I don't know. If the same team, I'm not huge into this, so I don't know. I mean, how many people are at FromSoftware? Is it a big studio or?
No, it's pretty small. Well, it's FromSoftware, then it's like funded.
Yeah, but Elden Ring was probably. I would assume Elden Ring was announced before that came out, right?
No.
Really?
But for Sekiro, I don't think so. I think Sekiro came out in 2017, 2018. And I think, I don't think so, no.
Really?
Yeah, because Sekiro was in development before Dark Souls 3 came out, and Elden Ring was in development straight after Dark Souls 3, so...
Right, yeah, so... Okay. Yeah, but still, there was a lot of time.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I mean, I guess as one of these, Elden Ring fanboys, yes, I can see that it can't really compare. Let's just say like the Demon Souls remake. I wasn't a big fan of it, but I do acknowledge how great it looks at certain points. And seeing that compared to Elden Ring, it's like, oh, maybe say get some new graphic people. But also, I guess a big alluring thing, and this is I guess the main motivating force behind the Elden Ring fanboys is that it's not always about graphics. It's about world design, the art direction of the game. So yes, some of the graphics may not compare, but just the actual what the game is presenting, the boss designs, the weapon designs, that is a big force. And also probably the story. Obviously, we haven't seen it, but knowing that George R. Martin's worked on it, it's giving a lot of people, a lot of hope that this is going to be, a step above the things we've already
Well, let me
seen.
ask you this. Let me ask you this. Have we seen this game running on PC?
No.
Okay. Well, that is kind of concerning, but we'll see.
I'm not going to talk about that personally. I'm a
John
PS5
Smith
player.
donated
Well, I mean, I am too. But I'm sure there's a lot of people that play this shit on PC.
We out here, baby.
I mean, I would assume how it is with all PC games. It really just depends on your, whatever PC you have, your specs, and all that shit. So, I mean, it's just going to vary how good it runs. But we've seen it run on the Xbox and PS4, and it's, obviously PS5, Xbox, the new one, it's better, but it's not that bad. We've done I've seen side by side videos. It's running pretty well. So I don't see how. I guess the average or a bit above average PC should definitely be able to run it well.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's another Elden Ring demo. I'm just excited for the game. I'm just excited what they're going to do because this words coming from the director himself that it's just a culmination of what they've all done. And I mean, I can understand as someone. Have you played Dark Souls 3, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 1?
Yeah. Well, Dark Souls 3, I reviewed it on the channel here, and really not. They're not really my games. I'll be honest with you. Like, they're not really my games. I don't really like the combat in them. But here's the thing: if Elden Ring can deliver in terms of like the open world and there's things to do within the open world that are at least somewhat interesting, I can excuse the combat and say, you know what, I'll still play it because I want to experience this and see what it's all about. But I don't know if they're just going to lazily put in an open world and call it a day, or there's going to be like side quests, incentives to do certain shit in the open world.
Mm-hmm. I honestly, I've seen that being a big problem in just like games. Like everything has to be open world now.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. I mean,
Cry.
hopefully this isn't a detriment to Elden Ring because, if it's just an empty open world, I mean, that's not going to be all that. I mean, I don't know.
I think that's definitely one of my biggest fears. I mean, we've seen the network test, and although the game does look beautiful, there are definitely some parts that just kind of seem like you're just riding out into the open. Or I'll give another open world example, like Ghost of Tsushima. Like you ride around, it looks nice, but
Lord, yeah. I mean, that's the problem with the game. There's nothing to fucking do in it. Like in the open world, you just slash enemies up. Just go to the next outpost and just slash enemies up. Like I need something a little more than that,
The story, like the actual mission, I find really enjoyable. But just after a while roaming through the world, it's just like, okay, you kill these Mongols. Oh, this peasant needs help. It's a bit boring. Elden Ring does something a bit more, interesting. Like hopefully there's some dynamic enemy encounters.
Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully, I mean, look, I want Elden Ring to be great. I need something to play in February because if Dying Light 2 is trash, I mean, shit, we got to look forward to Elden Ring. So,
I'll ask one more question, just get some more detail on you. What was the best,
Miles Kino donated 13 Canadian dollars and 99 cents through Super Chat. I'm pretty sure that last caller clown who insulted me wouldn't last 12 rounds in the winner's circle and enjoys Elden Ring. She certainly doesn't love him. Also donate to the Stream Clown fan.
That's what we're talking about. Hell yeah, brother. We appreciate it. Miles Kino coming through, supporting the show. The last 5 to 10 years, the guy hung up on me. I couldn't answer the question if he hung up on me. I told him to wait. Like, there's super chats that are coming through. They get priority. And then they get mad. Like, well, Michael, I'm not waiting. I'm not going to wait, Michael. So, all right, well. Apparently this is getting recommended to people. I'm not sure why, but okay. I mean, if you're new here, just subscribe. You don't have to watch the content. Throw a dog a bone once in a while. We got people turning around over here. I mean, I'm literally out here in 32. It's literally freezing temperature out here. So I just wish people could feel it because they wouldn't be out here for long. Hello, you're on the air.
I'm going to shove my balls down your fucking...
That's great, dude. That's great. Go back to the phone channel. 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 Like, the guy literally came from 4Channel. See, they get really worked up to oh, Michael, you're talking smack about my game, Elden Ring. It's like, dude, I just want it to be great. Like, I can't criticize your game. Damn, y'all fucking... Oh, Michael, you're just a hater, dude. You're just a fucking hater. I mean, look, the first disappointment is going to be Dying Light 2, and then we'll see how Elden Ring shapes up because that's coming out later in the month. Hello, you're on the air.
Yo, Michael, how's the homeless shelter, bro?
I'll tell you what, it's it's working. I mean, we can get as loud as we want, So it's pretty good, actually.
You're
It's
fix
cold.
your fucking lazy
Whoa, whoa, whoa! How much you gonna pay?
I'm not paying you shit.
Well,
bro.
then
You
I can't
fucking-
fix it if you can't pay.
guys are-
If you can't pay, I
No,
can't.
go to the homeless
Hey,
shelter.
listen
They'll
here.
fix it
I'm
for
going to
you,
give
beggar.
you the reality of the situation, and I'm going to tell you something right here,
Go
right
ahead,
now.
let's see.
She doesn't love
Stop
you.
looking the other way
She
there.
doesn't love you. No, I'm not going to fix it for
Stop
you.
looking-
I'm not going to fix it for you. You don't need to see it. They just can't go 12 rounds in here. They just can't go 12 rounds. And it's so incredibly sad. Get good? Oh, Lord. Chad says get good. Yeah, okay, yeah. Get good, I mean, why don't you go down to the strip club and tell the strippers to get good? They'll kick your ass out, They don't put up with that stuff. But you wouldn't know because you're too afraid to step into the strip club. Guys, we have the lines open here. 818-284-4568. Call in or don't. Figure this out. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, Margo, I just wanted to say real quick, this is exactly why it's so hard to talk about Elden Ring, because all the incels come out and just try to troll.
Well, that's why I kind of don't like covering Elden Ring, at least live, because, I mean, they just breathe into the mic and they can't see eye to eye.
Yeah.
They think
all
I'm a hater.
posting on
They're
Reddit,
like,
Discord
oh,
channel.
look at this hater. He's live right now. He hates Elden Ring. That's the narrative that they come away from. That's what they surmise over here. But we're not haters of any game. I mean, we're just brutally critical because we care. And then they meme about that and they say, oh, Michael, it's like, I mean, I just want these games to be as good as they can be. But like, I'm the food critic of gaming. Like, that is what you need to understand. So when I go into the restaurant, I am going to brutally, criticize what can be improved upon. Like, that is what we
You're
do.
the Gordon Ramsay of gaming.
Exactly. They can't understand that. Then they get mad at me, and it's like, well, they don't get mad at Gordon Ramsay. It's like, okay.
Yeah, it's so incredibly sad.
I mean, it is. It's so incredibly sad. It's over.
It's over. Moving the wheels.
Hell yeah, bro. Appreciate you. Alrighty, folks. Let's do a check-in here. We have an hour left on the battery here. The external is dead because it's cold out here. Literally freezing. I can't feel my feet, so really depends on how much longer we want to go for. We got more viewers than normal, which is fantastic. And the people that did share the stream, we appreciate you. The unknown heroes. But, I mean, if no one's going to call into the show and we've exhausted the points, I mean, what else can we really say? So let's go back over here. Please do full screen. Holy shit, why was there lag? Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, bud. I'm new to the. Oh, what was this?
Well, let's try that again. Hello, you're on the air.
Oh, I'm new to this channel. What?
No, I know who this is. No, you are not new to this channel, bro. I can recognize your voice.
Oh man, you got me. No, but I seriously am.
Okay. Well, maybe you are.
Oh man,
maybe I'm wrong.
There's like a mad echo going on with my TV. Hold on.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, what do you have to tell people about, like, newer people to get them into the channel? Because I have no idea what this is all about. Like, I see the reviews and they're pretty honest and stuff. I like that, but how do you? Yeah.
Well, I don't really know what you're asking. I mean, if people come, they come and they stay, and that's great. But I mean, I'm not like, I'm not. I don't know how to put it, but like, I mean, we're just doing what we do. And most people don't like it. Most people don't like it. But I mean, I'm basically Gordon Ramsay of the gaming industry, except I'm not the likable version of Gordon Ramsay,
I absolutely agree, Michael. Well, I'm sorry if this has been a confusing call. I honestly can't go 12 rounds, as you say, but it's been a delight, man.
Hell yeah,
and
bro.
I love your show.
Oh yeah, we appreciate that. Alrighty, well, we got some new callers finally. Supposedly, I thought that was Cam MA. It sounded like Cam MA. It might be him. Could be trolling. I don't know. A lot of people around here troll, so it's hard to really take things seriously out here. But it is what it is. I mean, I'm not saying the game is shit because it has the exact same animations, but like, let's not sugarcoat this. Hello, you're on the air.
Look, I like to pick my nose.
That's great. I mean, my God, Study the multiplication table. Because when you work at 7-Eleven later on in life, you're going to probably need to figure that stuff out. I mean, well, hey, I'm so fucking cool. Hey, I'm so fucking cool. Hey, I'm so fucking cool. So fucking cool. So fucking cool. I don't know if you can hear the drum beat, but yeah, I'm a bum. I'm homeless. Well, that's rude. You come in here and, you chastise the show and how we have to do the show. It's pretty rude. But if Penguin Zero were doing this, or some ordinary gamers, you'd be up their ass. Like, oh, this is so fucking unique and innovative. But when Michael does it, it's just a big problem. I'm the homeless guy out here. I'm just a big piece of shit because I don't like what you like. Uh-oh. Let's get the fire truck out. Oh, let's call the ambulance as well. What are we going to do, guys? Oh, no, Michael's got a different perspective. We're melting in the Wizard of Oz land. I mean, really? Damn. Like, if someone came to me right now and said, Halloween Kills is shit, like, I don't give a fuck. You're wrong, but I mean, I don't give a fuck. It's low IQ. That's great. 3-time Tony Hawk combo for Mind at Bay. We're going to have to get up and move around a little bit here because it is getting awfully cold. So let's turn the tracking on here and see what we want to do. Callers have seemingly dried up here. I have the lines open, and despite having more viewers, well, they ain't calling in. We have had a few new callers, though, and that's pretty cool. So let's see here. Hello, you're on the air.
Oh man, I just called, but then I remembered what I had called initially to ask you about.
Okay.
What is your biggest bone that you have to take with that?
Hold on. They're super chatting. I can't hear.
I was the caller that accidentally hung up. I thought you went on to a new caller. Great
no,
talking
I didn't.
to you, mate.
No, the same thing happened with you. They were super chatting, so I can't hear two things at once. Hello, you're on the air. Nonetheless, go ahead.
Hey, I was just wondering, what's your biggest bone that you have to pick with Dying Light 2?
Oh, bro, I have more to say about Dying Light 2 than I do have with Elden Ring, to be totally frank. I'm not even joking, bro. Like, that is literally the next Cyberpunk. I'm not even fucking around with you, bro. Like, there are so many similarities. It is scary.
Yeah, I heard that they're going to be releasing some last-gen content.
Yeah, that's
like
it's funny that they put
that
statement out.
Tricky Panda
and I just made a video yesterday. I think I lit some heat under their ass.
Love you, Mr. Homeless Man. Xbox One.
But here's the thing. They're saying they're going to release old gen gameplay. What does that mean? Like, I don't know what that means. Like, because old gen means that could mean anything. That could mean PS4 Pro gameplay. That could mean Xbox One X gameplay. I mean, yeah, you can't buy those consoles, but
that's true. Hopefully
that's what I'm saying. If they don't show,
PS4.
and here's the thing. Like, the game's already been it went gold like in fucking. Oh, they just keep super chatting. I can't even have a discussion here now. But, I mean, Dying Light 2, like, I have way more to say about that than Elden Ring, to be totally frank. So I think that's definitely one. You definitely – I mean, the director got fired and all this shit. So, it's had a rocky development. And
I didn't even hear about the director being fired. That sucks.
Yeah, well, the writer, I believe.
I really liked the first Dying Light. I don't know. I had high hopes for it, but I guess we'll see.
Well, I mean,
I definitely have to agree with you, though, about the PS5, man. It's a good console. It's worth more than a.
I mean, look, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if I worked at GameStop and I were the manager and they came in, they said, "What do I buy?" And if everything were available, I would say buy the PS5. I'm not gonna shit around. Like, that's a more exciting console, and just buy the PS5. I mean.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a question of you want to pay $2,000 or $3,000 for basically the same hardware.
I mean, I have both. I have Series X, I have PS5, and my Series X is a rental box. Like, I subscribe to Game Pass. I don't own any games on it except for Madden 21 and Madden 22. And like, I'm going to come away from the Series X life cycle and own like maybe 4 games in total. You know, like you don't buy the games on Game. You just subscribe to Game Pass. So
I have another question for you. I don't know if this is just people calling in and trolling, but I hear people keep saying that you're homeless and shit. Is that true?
Well, I mean, hey, well, I want to know what you think. Look at the reality of the situation if you're watching the stream, and you tell me.
I mean,
what do you think about this? If you're a new viewer and you seem like you're not trolling, because I don't know, this is a trolly fan base. They just say crazy shit over here all the time. But when I assume you discovered this for the first time. When you look at this, I mean, what do you think? This guy's outside. He's streaming in the cold weather. I mean, it's never been done before, right?
Well, I guess the videos that I started watching with you, you're always in a room. So I kind of never figured that, but I guess with the unkept hair and stuff, I mean, don't get me wrong, it looks good, man. You're working it out there.
Oh, yeah.
You're working it. But, I don't know what to think. I guess, when I come in and hear people saying it, it's kind of like a what if. I just can't assume that about somebody based off of how they look, though, or like being outside.
Well, most people are, I mean, we're not homeless, but it's not like we have really a Howard Stern studio space to do the show, so. But we like doing it outside because no one else does it outside, and it sets the channel apart. So.
Well, shit, dog. You'll get there one day. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the wheel, buddy.
Oh yeah. Well, we appreciate you, bro. We appreciate you. All righty. Someone came through here. We got to catch up here. It's getting fucking cold out here. And if you are new, please consider subscribing. I don't like saying that because it sounds desperate and it's kind of cringe. But, I mean, hey, throw a dog a bone once in a while, right? You don't even have to watch the fucking video. It's just subscribe to the channel. Because, when the channel gets actually good, you'll be here, Oh. Hello, Damn.
Blokey face donated £2 through Super.
That's great, dude. That's great. Go back to 4channel. Go back to 4channel. Go back to 4channel. What is this? He's going to spread my asshole? That's gay. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, Michael, how do I look?
No. No. Stop being weird. Just stop being weird. Okay? That's all you guys got to do is just stop being weird. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, I'm back. Sorry about hanging out, man.
Hell yeah. All right, yeah.
Get back to what I asked you. What's the most interesting game? What was the last game that sparks an interest in you?
Well, it's hard to pick, but I mean, there's a few games that definitely tried to do certain things. They might not have totally. I don't know how to explain it, but I'd say Watch Dogs 2, and not not the story, but more so the open world kind of element to it. I think it's a very underrated game in that aspect. What they tried to do with that sort of world.
I'm not familiar with Watch Dogs. What was the main thing that they tried to do? What was what set it apart?
Well, when you just roam around the world, I mean, they sell the believability of the world very, very well, and it's not talked about anywhere. So more so than any Grand Theft Auto game, more so than any Mafia game, and it's just I mean, I'm not saying the game overall is fucking superb, but the team that assembled the world and tried to sell it, it's just really unique. But most people don't give it a shot, so I don't know.
I hear, I guess common criticism against Elden Ring is that, with all this hype, people are saying, "Oh, expect a cyberpunk situation."
No, it's not going to be I don't think it. No, it's not. I mean, Dying Light 2 has more of a chance of being cyberpunk than this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the reason why I don't believe that is because CD Projekt Red, right? They did Witcher. Regardless of whatever you think of that, it was an RPG fantasy game.
Yeah, but it's the same thing as I'm gonna have to go on Amazon and buy the fucking Witcher. I need the disc. I don't need no fucking updated version because I really want to see how bad version 1.0 is and how similar it is to Cyberpunk. Because I mean, bro, everyone says, oh, the Witcher devs left and that's why Cyberpunk is shit. And it's guys, it's the same fucking game. It's the same fucking game, man. These characters never stop talking. It's just the dead, empty worlds. No one reacts to anything. In Watch Dogs 2, if there's a body on the ground, people fucking dynamically react. They get out their phone, they take a picture, they film it. It's fucking crazy, man. Now, I get it. It's, The Witcher is fucking The Witcher. It's but
When did Watch Dogs 2 come out?
2016.
Oh, okay. And it seems like in most games they just have not improved on it.
Well, they have destroyed the Watch Dogs franchise. Legion is fucking terrible. So whatever they were trying to do with 2, they have undone everything. So it's a lost cause now.
Oh yeah. I'm talking like more in general, just open world games. Like Red Dead, I love Red Dead, but even then, like characters barely react. They react just they look at the body like, oh, it's like fucking Skyrim out here. Oh, they see the body. Oh, great heavens!
Yeah,
there's the body. And they just keep
I think Red Dead is overrated. I think it's still good, but I do think it is definitely overrated in a lot of areas. Red Dead 2 specifically.
Blokeyface donated £2 through Super Chat. Here's a sandwich for our favourite homeless man. Sandwich.
That's my cup of tea. And yeah, so it's hard to I don't really criticize a lot of gameplay elements. It's mostly just if I don't like the story, I'm probably not gonna like the game.
Yeah. I mean, that's the opposite for me. Like, I can dismiss the story. It's like, it's like a porno. It's like, I'm not here for the fucking story. I mean, if it's great, I'll watch it. But, like, I'm here to see the reality of the situation. And for me, if the story is a snooze fest, I don't give a shit if the gameplay is great. Like, Watch Dogs 2 might have a silly story or whatever, like these hackers trying to fucking, like, decrypt all this shit. Like, I don't give a fuck about that. Like, just give me a game with great gameplay dynamics, and you'll have me hooked.
All right. Thanks, man.
Hell yeah, we appreciate that, bro. We appreciate you, bro. Take care. Well, I like how we have new callers and some new face. I don't know why YouTube is recommending this stream, but that's pretty interesting. But we are freezing ass off out here, okay? So we're gonna have to move around again, like Richard Simmons. I'm such an incel, Michael. I'm such an incel. Cool. Tell me something I didn't know. Guys, the lines are still open here, okay? The lines are still open here. And how is this tracking? You guys like the tracking? We've hired a camera guy. Kind of robotic, but see if we can fix it. No, we're not going to answer you. It's just the same old shit all the time. It's like Elden Ring, I mean, let's see if we can... No! Quit calling into the show, dude. Come on, bro. Damn. Quit calling into the show, you stupid... I'm going to close the lines if you guys can't handle it. It's as simple as that. Hello, you're on the air.
Well, I shared this with the Elden Ring community, and they were not too happy about that.
Oh, no. Oh, I can only imagine, bro. You're barking up the wrong tree by doing that.
Oh, Michael,
they probably IP banned you, bro.
What does it matter?
You got IP banned.
Chaz UBCS donated
No, they said, well, what does it matter if it's just another game, basically? They said, we just want more Dark Souls. Can you believe that shit? That's their reply back.
Basket.
Oh
Give
my
me
God.
sleazy Cortana any day.
Oh my
Michael,
God.
they were calling me you for just sharing it.
No. Hold on. They said you were Michael?
This is sad. I mean, are you fucking kidding me?
You can't criticize these games. I'm telling you, man. Like these cult-like mentalities. I mean, that's the mob. You're going up against the mob. You can't criticize. Like we're trying to help. Like that's what we're doing. We're trying to make the food better. We're Gordon Ramsay going into the restaurant saying the chicken's cold. Let's fix the chicken.
Camera.
Well, that's what I tried to say, and I told him, listen, it's a live call-in show. You get to have your voice heard for the first time ever in gaming, and all you're saying is it's sad? What the fuck is wrong with you? And then they said it was clickbait. I said, motherfucker, clickbait.
Exactly.
Chill up, clickbait.
But it's okay for them. It's okay for them.
It's clickbait, Michael.
It's okay for them to do it, but when world class does it, it's a big fucking problem. The pitchforks come out, because I don't look like Brad Pitt. I mean, that's literally the problem.
He's it's just so infuriating, You
I
try to bring a show so that you can have a discussion. You don't have to agree with the motherfucker, but he's trying to have a discussion. So if you give valid points, he's going to listen, and that's what's the most. They don't even want to give it a second. They said it was irritating. That's what a bitch said. I'm not even kidding you on it. It was irritating to look at that clickbait. Unfucking real.
That's why the industry's in the shitter. They dismiss it immediately. But if it was Young Yeah on the thumbnail, shit, we might have 600 viewers. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, well, everyone wants to sit down and take the Xan and listen and read articles. That's what everyone fucking wants.
I mean, that's literally
they want
it.
to feel smart.
Yeah, they don't want a call-in show. They don't want entertainment. They don't want to criticize these games because this isn't sexy. This isn't appealing. They sell the sizzle, not the fucking steak. We're out here trying to sell the steak, and it ain't fucking working.
All right, man, move the fucking wheels.
Hell yeah, bro. Appreciate that. Yeah, if you share this stream anywhere, I'm basically the antichrist of gaming, apparently, in these communities. So, if you want to share it, that's fantastic, and we appreciate that. But with that said, they will probably IP ban you on every form. So, you literally cannot share these streams because they will, unless you can figure out a way to get past that and bypass that. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, Michael, I just wanted to say I'm really enjoying the stream, and I think you should leave this one up. It's a lot of good conversations. But and I'm not trolling here, Michael, I swear to God. But I've had a lot of fun playing Deathloop, and I really think you should check it out. It's like $20 to $30 on PS5, and I mean, it's not saying much, but it's the best game I've played the last couple of years, to be honest.
Yeah, well, I mean...
And it's not one of these.
Well, when it comes to Game Pass, next year, I'll probably check it out then.
I mean, if you want to wait, but I don't know. It's not one of these 100.
Bro.
It's not one of these 100-hour games. It's only 20 to 30 hours.
No.
I had fun the whole time. It was great. It's kind of like Dishonored. It is kind of a reskin, but it's
I wasn't really big on those games, but.
Well, this is a lot better. They added a lot, better shooting, better abilities, and better story. I mean, I think it's great, but
Well, yeah, we'll think about it. How much you say it was? $30?
If you have the physical PS5, like I do, you can get it for like $20, honestly. But it's like $30 on the.
Well, yeah, if I'm going to buy the game, I want that on the disc because I'm kind of building my PS5 collection. I kind of, I like to have the physical games. Exactly, bro.
I only get physical games. It's bullshit to get digital.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look, sometimes I'll just get lazy and say fuck the physical copy, but I just like to have the disc, especially if I can play it offline day one, and there's just benefits, so. I
mean, it's just way better. I mean, you can resell it if you ever want to.
Exactly. And with Cyberpunk, most people didn't even get, you bought the physical copy of Cyberpunk, you got the map, you got stickers and all that shit, and all the PC gamers didn't get that because, they had the digital, so.
Yeah, I mean, the physical games are always cheaper, and, if you ever get, banned or something, you don't lose your game.
You're screwed, yeah. I agree with you, bro. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, well,
we appreciate you, bro.
Deathloop,
Hell yeah.
man. All right,
take care. Hello, you're on the air. Here we go. Elden Ring.
Michael.
Hey, how you doing, man? How you doing, man?
So I guess Cinder didn't tell you, did he?
What happened?
Oh, he pre-ordered that premium collector's edition.
What do you mean? You're saying he's a hypocrite?
He's a hypocrite. He's
well, tell me something I didn't know. He's also a Cyberpunk fanboy, too.
He's going to get rid of that autism cap.
No. Ain't nobody wearing no autism cap, bro. What you talking about, homie? No, I would. Listen here. You piece of shit. You piece of shit. I would rather buy Cyberpunk again than fucking Elden Ring.
Oh, no.
I would rather. I will get on my knees.
$2 through Super Chats.
I thought I was a shill, but Senator.
Hey, ain't nobody shilling that. No, he's not shilling this shit behind the scenes like all y'all are. Y'all loving this shit. Y'all see, y'all come over here and pretend to hate it, but y'all fucking loving this shit day one.
I mean, maybe because I'm a Souls veteran.
Well, yeah, I already know your stance on this, and yeah, you're a fucking, you're into this shit hardcore. But some other people, they be trolling.
Though that's my concern.
Well, the senator apparently shared the stream, and he got chewed out for it. So.
Right.
They probably IP banned his ass on the Discord or whatever the fuck he shared it.
He's like, hey, dude, I can't believe it. I finally got the preview collection.
They said this was clickbait. How is it clickbait?
Sandwich and a juice.
Would you?
Sandwich.
Oh God, these fucking
sandwich.
Damn.
Sandwich. Sandwich.
Think twice
sandwich,
about your senator.
Sandwich. Sandwich.
Yeah, well,
sandwich,
listen, we got to move the wheels.
Sandwich. Sandwich.
Hello,
sandwich,
you're on the air.
Sandwich,
Come on, dude.
Sandwich. Sandwich.
Yo, what's up, Mike?
Sandwich.
How's it going, man?
Well, we're out here moving the wheels.
Sandwich. Sandwich.
All right,
Sandwich.
man. Glad to see you doing good and shit like that. You know, channel's doing good.
Well,
you know, big fan, long time, et cetera,
Yeah.
et cetera, et cetera. But yo, man, you need to put your thinking cap on about this Elden Ring.
Oh my God. I mean, honestly, I'd rather talk about Dying Light 2, but when we talk about Elden Ring, they get.
I just got one thing to say about it.
Yeah.
And I just really want you to listen to me instead of trolling.
Ain't nobody trolling out here except the callers.
All right, just check it out, bro.
Yeah.
This game, Dark Souls, the old Dark Souls, you beat the customization, and you beat a boss. You get their powers. You get different swords. The customization's out of this world, right?
Yeah, well, what difference does it make when the combat is the combat is dodge attack? I mean,
just check me out.
Yeah.
Only thing I'm saying is now for the PS5 and the Xbox, whatever it's called, it's basically taking it to the next level because it's open world, man. These games were never open world; they were like kind of open world.
Well, that's the big thing. That's the big thing. Yeah, but I don't know how they're going to do the open world. Just because it's open world, it doesn't mean it's going to be better. I mean,
and you're definitely right because it could be boring.
That's what I'm saying. It could be. It literally could be worse.
Right, but with the amount of customization in this game and the weapons and the animations, I mean, it's out of this world, man. For them to make it an open world, and that's the only thing I want to appreciate about it. I'm looking at your shit. You're right. They got the same animations, sort of like God of War coming out. You know what I mean? The same animations. The last game is,
well, God of War wasn't really that great. I mean,
right. Same animations, everything like Madden and everything else. So. At least we're getting a little something new with the open world and in this gaming environment, man. I'm taking what I can get, man. I've been with you. I've been playing since Resident Evil 1 back on PlayStation 1, man. So, shit, just keep doing your thing. You're like a fucking hero to us, man, because this game industry is getting garbage and nobody wants to say it. But we got you here, Michael. I'm telling you, man.
I'm the only one. I'm the lone wolf,
Nah, man, you're not alone, bro. You're not alone, bro.
Well,
I'm just broke as hell, so I can't fucking contribute like I need to. But, man, believe me, man, this is Cam. I'll be here with you, bro. I've been watching a long time. Just keep up the crusade, bro.
Hell yeah, appreciate it. I mean, at least Elden Ring does have gameplay. Like, there is gameplay of Xbox. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, so I was curious about something. You're saying how Elden Ring is dead and, like, no one's talking about it. No one's, like...
Well, I have evidence for that.
Coming in.
I have. It's not clickbait. I have evidence. I mean, the Google data doesn't lie, guys. I mean, you can disagree with the data, but, I mean... The Google data doesn't lie. It doesn't have bias like the virus, right? What's it called? COVID-19,
I'm a fucking devil donated
okay,
$2
my point is,
Super Chat.
this is like the
Don't
second.
lie. You twerk
from
in
what I know,
front
this
of
is
this
the second
camera.
day in a row that you're streaming about this.
Yeah, is
So
that a problem? Is that a
getting...
problem for the Elden Ring community, or should I move on to Dying Light too?
No. Can I finish talking?
Well, I don't know. You sound like you're getting a little mad about it. I mean, what's the problem with streaming it 2 days in a row?
No, I'm not mad. I'm just trying to make a point.
Okay.
Like, you're trying to say how Elden Ring is dead, but...
Well,
like,
I have evidence for that. I mean...
Okay, I get that you have evidence.
Well, then
but,
it's not clickbait. If what you're saying is it's clickbait, that's not
no,
true.
I'm not.
Well, then let's get to the point.
Let's
Let's get to the point. Let's get to the point. Let's get to the point.
I'm trying to get to the point.
Well, I'm cold. It's fucking 32 degrees out here. I mean,
okay.
it is fucking cold. Like, let's go.
All right. Well, my point is, you're making, like, okay, so yesterday I was tuning in, and the first caller that you took, you said, oh, this is the first and only caller, and he was bringing up some points that weren't even true. He gave up false evidence, and you were just like, oh, yeah, that's amazing. Like, I can't believe that this is, or actually, you're like, I can believe that. But you didn't even.
Well,
like,
I mean, what do you want me to do? You want me to hire
anything.
an assistant to come out here and fact check everything? I mean, come on, man.
No, but
damn.
Just from your attitude here, it's like
what
what
do you want me to do?
You're cutting them off. Anyone who's defending Elden Ring,
No, I'm not. That's not true. That is not true.
You're literally cutting me off right now.
When have you joined this stream? Because you're being combative. You're not getting to the point.
I'm not trolling the stream. My point is, like, you're letting anyone who says bad shit about Elden Ring
not true.
talk and like.
That's not true. That's not
you
true.
You keep.
That's not true. Have you watched the entire stream? I've had multiple people call in and say Elden Ring is going to be good, and they were wondering some questions about what we're doing out here and why we're so fucking retarded and all this shit. And I didn't cut anyone off. I mean, if they're going to troll and be stupid, I'll cut them off. But I haven't cut you off.
How am I trolling? I'm just trying.
No, I didn't say you were trolling. I said if they're going to troll, I'm going to cut them off. I didn't say you were trolling, and I haven't cut you off.
No, I'm not saying cut me off in terms of like ending the call. I'm saying like you keep interrupting me when I'm trying.
Well,
to
I mean, it's my show, and if the callers are boring, I have to interrupt because I'm going to fall asleep out here, dude. It's cold. I got to move.
All right. Well,
I mean, usually we want the callers. If the callers are going to bring a show to us, that's great. We'll get some entertainment. But if not, then you're going to have a question or comment for world class. You know. But some people have 40-minute conversations out here, and that's going to put everyone to sleep, the 300 people that were in here, and that ain't a good show.
No, I don't want to have a 40-minute conversation. All I wanted to do is say, like, from what I've seen yesterday.
Well, you must have. Well, yeah, yesterday. No. You can't compare yesterday. You can't compare. Well, I don't know what's being said with that, but you can't compare yesterday to today's show. It's a different show. There's different callers. I mean, there's more people in here today. Why are you so honed in on yesterday? Yesterday was yesterday. We moved on from yesterday. The show doesn't even exist anymore. You can't even find it. So I don't know what you're talking about.
I have it open on my other tab right now.
Well, because you saved the link that's unlisted. But what I'm saying is most people, they can't see it. So yesterday was yesterday. I don't know why you're watching yesterday's show. You should be watching this show. We didn't cut anyone off today. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, can I just tell? Because yesterday did happen. People did see the stream.
That was yesterday. Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far.
No.
Like, what? Can we just? Did you cling on to the past? I mean, Jesus Christ, I don't even.
Valid because it was yesterday, and people did see it happen, and I did see it.
No,
happen,
too bad. That's why we don't. That's why we don't like to leave them up because you guys are. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to say?
Can I just tell you what the
I don't know what what is your question or
right
comment? Like you're just saying yesterday's stream was shit because I interrupted people, or what are you trying to get at here?
No, I'm not.
Spit it out. Let's go.
I'm saying that there was a caller who spread misinformation.
Well, that is not my fault. That is not my fault. I cannot help who calls into my show. Okay. So don't complain to me.
You just took it at face value and acted like that was.
Well, I'm trying to be polite. I'm trying to be polite. What am I supposed to do? Shoot everyone down who I think has false information? Like I don't know what you mean, dude.
No. Like why don't you just ask me what the fake news was, and I can tell you, and you can like give your opinion on that.
I don't know what that means.
Basically what he said was that Miyazaki said that he wouldn't even be playing his own game.
No, hey, listen,
that's not true.
Well, I don't know what's being that is true from what I've read.
No, the reason Miyazaki doesn't want to play his own game is because it wouldn't be a blind playthrough for him.
Right.
He already knows
but that's true in the sense that he's not playing the game. Like Miyazaki, but I know, but
it's not the reason that.
Well, I don't. I mean, yeah, they got. I mean, that's the call. Call the caller. Like, don't call me. Like,
I don't know the caller's number unless you want to dox him.
I'm sure you'd love to do things like that. But here's the deal, bro. Like, what do you want me to tell you? I mean, it's true in the sense that he's not playing the game. Now, the reason might be incorrect. I don't know why you're. I don't know why you're hung. I don't understand what's going on here. Like, you're hung up over someone who said that. He's not playing it for this reason, and it's incorrect. Like, I don't understand why this is a big issue.
Just because you took it at face value and you didn't even question him because.
Well, I don't have time out here to. You want me to pull up Wikipedia and start, like digging around and like fact checking every caller like that? That'd be too clinical, dude. Like, I don't know what you want me to do.
But like, if you're so keen on the evidence about Elden Ring dying and this and that, but then when
I have Google data, and you want to dismiss the Google data. You want to dismiss the Google data. So what do you want me to tell you?
All I'm saying is, if someone is supporting your argument and you're just willing to take it at face value, but if someone does not,
I mean, it's an entertainment show. It's not. We're not at Harvard University. We're not at Harvard University having a clinical debate. This is an entertainment show, and you're not taking it at. You're interpreting the content maybe a little differently than some people. Like it's for entertainment. Well, we're not supposed to come out here and do fact. We're not fact checking, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, I can't help how the caller felt or what he said or, people don't know what they're talking about all the time, myself included. I mean, you're mad because I took it at face value or whatever. I don't know what that means, but, like, what am I supposed to say? Like, hang up on him and say, no, you're wrong. Miyazaki said, like, come on, dude.
No, I'm just saying, like, you should be able to more skeptical about what people are telling you.
I am. This is a trolley fan base. That's why I'm skeptical at every call. I don't know who's calling in. I don't know what their intent is. I mean, I don't understand.
It didn't seem like you were very skeptical.
Well, I don't know why you're calling in about yesterday's show, because yesterday was in the past. So, okay, you should have called in yesterday. You should have called in yesterday to talk about that yesterday.
No, because yesterday you said, "Oh, this is the one and only caller we're taking."
That's not true.
And it's like, yes, I can show you the VOD if you want. But
I mean, I have the VOD too. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, we were taking calls for a long
After you hung
time.
up on that guy, you're like, okay, we're not taking any more calls after this one guy. I'm like, all right. Well,
you're missing some context there. We don't just stop calls unless the battery is dead or something. I mean, you don't understand. We're doing the show outside. Like, we have limitations on how long we could do the show, the battery lasts, and the connection, all this sort of thing. So, I don't know. It's a lost cause for you, I guess. So, all right. Well, thanks for calling in. Guy had nothing to say. Like, weird. Kind of weird. Kind of weird. I knew it'd get a little weird in here today. I knew someone would come in here and get a little weird. They get hung up on something that just has no, like, Miyazaki is not playing his game. That is a fact. Now, why he's not playing the game? I didn't read the article. I read the headline, okay? And then they're going to blame me like, oh, it's like, fuck off, dude. Hello, you're on the air. Is it going to get more weird?
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Yeah, we're out here.
So,
Did you just call in?
Up Elden Ring stuff. Where am I?
No. Hold on. Let's back it up. Hello, you're on the air.
Yeah, hey.
All right, how you doing? People? How you doing?
I'm taking a poop right now. But
that's fantastic. Well, do you have a comment or question for World Class?
For World, yeah, I want to.
That's
see
me,
and
of
I'm
course.
not here to fight or whatever. I want to see the argument of why Elden Ring just died. I'm not saying it didn't, and I'm not saying it did. I don't know the argument as to why it's dead. I'm sorry if your show you've been like talking about this, and I'm bringing it up again.
No, it's fine. I mean,
why is it?
Man, people get really hung up on this just died thing. Like, I thought it was pretty normal around here these days with this clickbait on YouTube, but I guess I should title my videos differently because people get hung up on these things. But I mean, you look at the Google data, and people. Let's just get real. People are not searching as much for Elden Ring as they once were. So now you could take that and say it's not dying, and just people aren't searching it up for whatever reason. But I mean, the game's coming out in February, and the hype is seemingly deflating.
Right.
So
yeah, the hype's gone, but
well, then there we go. Then there we go. If the hype is deflated and it's gone backwards as we're closer to release, then the game's dead. Like that, the hype should not be going backwards. Like if Cyberpunk came out next month, the hype wasn't going backwards; it was going full fucking steam ahead. So
sadly, it was.
Well, let me ask you this: do you think they overexposed Elden Ring with the technical test? Should they have put that under NDA? Should they have put that under NDA? Because
when the technical test came out, I mean, I'm one of the few that played it. I thought it was really cool. There's a lot of glitches, but I mean, that's to be expected. But I think they said that it's going to be much bigger than the first open area, and I think what they're trying to hide is like it might be like just that big with all the caves you can go into and and stuff like that, or a little bit bigger than that. But they said I heard somewhere on YouTube there's like 7 regions that were that big, and I was thinking that's impossible. There's no way.
I mean, the game. Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Like, if you're going to do an open world in 2022, 2021, what have you, like these recent, times, like the smaller the better. Like honestly, like I'm tired of these games that come out and these open worlds are so fucking big. And there's like jack shit to do in it, like Just Cause 4, fucking Far Cry 6. It's like these big ass maps, and what are you bringing new to the table here in terms of open world design? And very seldom there's nothing new. There's exactly. So
yeah, I'd rather it have a smaller area, maybe as big as they should, but like a lot more packed into
that's
it.
That's what I'm saying, and I think that's what they tried to do with Grand Theft Auto 5.
A more dense area.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah. But I think that I mean, if it's coming out also for the PS4 as well, I don't think it's going to be as awesome as everyone's expecting. It's not a
but they've already played. Like there's already gameplay. There's already gameplay.
Hands on one.
There's already gameplay of the PS4 version, isn't there?
Yeah, I mean, but it's being made for both titles. When it first got announced, I was like, oh, a PS5 exclusive, that's going to be awesome. But then I was like, well, I don't have a PS5, so fuck.
Yeah.
I have one ordered, but going to get it soon. But it's not going to be as great, I don't think, as everyone expects it to be. But that doesn't mean it's going to be bad, Like, I don't know. I think they did overexpose it. And then I don't know if it was a developer that said it's going to be way larger than the first area. And I was like, I don't think so. I think it might be like 2 of these areas. It was pretty big.
All right.
So I don't know. It's dying. I mean, yeah.
Well, I mean,
there'll be 7 areas that big. I was like, bullshit.
Yeah.
And I was just saying it's bullshit when somebody, I think it was a YouTuber that was streaming, has like up in the millions. I forget which one it was, man. But he said there's going to be 7 areas this big, and it's like fact. And I was like, that's impossible. It's not going to get this big. Yeah. Also, I thought it was kind of weird how the PvP worked. If you get summoned as an invader, you're just in that area. You got to go search for him for an hour, just like a lot of A to B. I don't know.
Right.
And also with the PvP, man, if you summon in co-op, you can't like have someone go into a cove with you. The fuck, you gotta summon out, kick them out, go in the cove, get the little thing, summon them from there. I think they gotta run to that area too and leave down their whatever it's called nowadays, the soap summon stone, whatever it's called. I just think they could have done it a lot differently.
Yeah.
But also, if you search every day, there hasn't been a lot of anything else exposed after the network test.
That's what I'm saying.
And then like 2 weeks go by.
That's what I'm saying.
And you can see like, well, there's still nothing else coming up. So I think people just stop searching.
Probably, but I mean, I don't know. It just seems a little odd that
just no new anything after the network test.
Right. Well, I don't think anyone, and no one needs anything. No one needs anything new because there's like 8 hours of fucking, there's tons of gameplay of it. Like that's the problem. They should have had it under NDA, and then they could have marketed it better because now everyone knows what it is. They, there's no mystique behind the game much anymore, outside of what they haven't shown. But
well, I mean, the niche of the game genre is going to be.
I mean, most games outside of most games, Well, most games have a niche audience. I mean, Dying Light's a niche audience. I mean, unless you're Call of Duty or Fortnite or, you're it's a niche game. So.
Oh fuck.
Hell yeah! Well, listen, we appreciate you. We're gonna continue to move the wheels.
Are you mad?
No, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I mean,
I was just gonna ask you: are you mad about the less hype, or do you think it deserves the hype it's getting right now?
No, I don't. I mean, I'm just kind of wondering what's. I mean, the game comes out basically next month. It's almost January, and I mean, granted, it is late February, but I don't know. It's just weird. I think they overexposed it too much. I think had they had the technical test under NDA, then they could have hyped it up a little bit better. But now that there's just tons and tons and tons of gameplay footage out there, and people have data mined the fucking technical test, all that shit, it's like it's already done.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna play it, of course, right?
Well, I'm not buying it. If someone wants to gift it to me, we'll shout them out as executive producer. But I mean, I'm not. I'd rather maybe just check out Dying Light 2 to see how much of a shit show that's going to be, because that's going to be way worse than Elden Ring. Okay.
Well, that's a given, dude. Well, all right. Yeah, you said you had to go. Yeah.
Well, we appreciate you, bro.
Are you
No, I'm not mad about anything. I'm not mad about anything. If you guys like Elden Ring, that's fantastic. I mean, I don't hate anyone that likes Elden Ring, and I know that some people think that I hate people that like. I don't like. It is what it is. Like, you guys like Elden Ring, that's cool. I got some differences, and that's cool too. Like, we can still be friends. We can still be fucking friends.
I'm not play it, but I'm not opinionated.
Yeah, hell yeah. Well, we appreciate you, bro. Thanks for calling in.
That's all good.
Yeah, thanks for calling in.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Damn. Alrighty, let's see how much battery we have left here. We have 40 minutes left on the clock here. 40 minutes left on the clock, so let's see what we can do. If we have any callers left, we can take them, or we can end it early. But let's go through the list in the meantime. Is this tracking annoying? Minded Bay popping the cherry, coming through with the 3-time Tony Hawk combo. Snoopy. Blokey coming through with the 5-time Tony Hawk combo, the highest Tony Hawk combo of the night. John Smith, 3-time Tony Hawk combo. Genesis Propers, 2-time Tony Hawk combo. Omar, Spaceman. Miles Kino with the 3-time Tony Hawk combo. John Hughes, Grizzle Shack. Didn't finish the list. Chaz with the 2-time Tony Hawk combo. Firmabread. Can't read what I wrote. DJ Van Edit, Bryant, and DJ Van Edit, part of the winner's circle. Mr. Line and Bryant. That's what we got. Hello, you're on the air. Riveting call. I love it. Just can't get enough of it. You know what I mean? Oh, Michael, why are you so mad, you know? You're supposed to have some fun in the sun, Michael. Don't share the stream because you know you're going to get IP banned on Reddit and 4channel, Michael. And you come in our Discord and you share this shit, we're going to kick your ass out of there, buddy. We don't want anyone to say anything that ain't positive about the game. But when we go on the Elden Ring Discord day one, it's going to be a toxic cesspool. Hypocritical. Pretty hypocritical. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, Michael, I just got a Far Cry 6, the physical copy for PS5 for only like $20, and I'm just wondering, do you think it's worth $20? Like, well, I mean, I know you don't like it, and you think the second one's the best. But,
well, I mean, if you like Far Cry, well, if you like Far Cry, I think Far Cry 5 is gonna float your boat.
No, 6.
Right, I know. I'm saying if you like Far Cry 4, 5, Primal. If you like Far Cry 6 is not a departure of what you loved. So
I don't think anybody likes Primal, Michael.
Well, whatever. You know what I mean. If you like Far Cry, you'll more than likely like 6. So for $20, I mean, it really depends on your liking of Far Cry. But if you're expecting something new to the table, you're not getting it with Far Cry 6. It's the same old shit. But they're going to basically take Far Cry and Assassin's Creed and turn them into live services. So Far Cry 6 is probably the last classic Far Cry game in terms of the same old formula.
Well, I do think 2 is the best, but
well, I mean, yeah,
I am
but
a big fan of 3 and 4 were really good. I thought 4 was really
I thought
good.
they were. I thought they were pretty terrible. I mean, look, they got cool characters and shit, but in terms of gameplay, it's the same old fucking shit. And it's
but I think they added a lot in 4.
Barely. I mean, what do you got, the glider now or some shit? Whatever it was. I didn't play 4 because it was the same as 3, and then 5 is the same as 3, and just with a different antagonist. So.
Well, 5 is horrible, but I think that 3 and 4 are good, not because of the villains. I mean, who cares about the villains? I think the gameplay and the world
I think 2 really sticks out among the whole franchise, and obviously a lot of people don't like that version. That's fine, but I don't know. I think there was something going. It's like Watch Dogs 2. It was like they were very close to hitting that home run, and then the next version just kills everything that they set out to do with that original team. So that's just the way the cookie crumbles.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of hate the whole villain. I mean, they're so focused on having a villain that they
well, that's what that's what sells Far Cry. If you don't have a villain, you're screwed.
I mean, I just don't get people who'd rather have a cool villain. I mean, who cares about a villain?
If it doesn't have a villain, there's no game. I mean, there's no incentive to keep playing the fucking game. Like, that's the entire point of a Far Cry game.
I know there.
Yeah.
Obviously, there has to be a good.
You should have called it back. I mean, did you just find the channel today? I mean, we talked about Far Cry when it came out.
I missed those streams, but I'm just saying now because I just got it.
Oh yeah. I think for $20, if you're a Far Cry fan, if you're not crazy about small little details or what have you, I think you're going to enjoy it. I mean, for $20 for PS5, I think you're good.
Well, hopefully it's better than Elden Ring will be.
Yeah.
All right. Well, appreciate it.
Appreciate you. Interesting callers here today. They just get hung up on certain things. It's like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, if you like Far Cry, you're going to like Far Cry 6. It's not a big departure. And that's why I don't like it, because it's the same old fucking game. When are we going to get a new game? When are we going to bring something new to the table? When are these developers going to start thinking outside of the fucking box? It's never going to happen because of bullshit callers like this that just love to consume, and they don't question what they're consuming. They just love to line up to the buffet because it's brand new and shiny. Hello, you're on the air.
Yep, they bring their plate right up.
I know.
Anyways, so Bully 2's canceled from Game Informer.
Really?
So what does that mean? Like, does that mean that? I guess you guys better go buy those fucking copies. That's about it.
Holy shit! Yeah, this is breaking news, I guess, right?
Yeah, Game Informer just released their thing.
Yeah, but we knew about it being canceled. I mean, that wasn't really.
Mind underscore Bay donated $2 through Super Chat.
Yeah, but I mean, they can't. They literally cannot release Bully in this climate. Like, the only thing they can do is remaster the first game, and even that's going to bring some fucking controversial stuff back, because it's just one of the, unless they start censoring it. Now, if they censor it,
do you think that that's true, or is that just Bible humping conservative cringe? Because
well, I know. I mean, when the game initially came out, there was controversy around it. So, like, I mean, it's only going to be worse now.
Yeah, like the thing is I find that there's a lot of stuff in San Andreas that should offend everyone, but maybe people, like, there's literally hillbillies in the countryside saying, I was going to go shoot a fucking liberal. Like, so it's just maybe people haven't seen those specific dialogues to make a big deal out of it.
Right. Well, that would require them actually having to play the game. That would require them actually having, to actually play the game, and most people don't do things like that. So.
Yeah. So, no, I just seen that article and I was like, oh, Mackle. Like, so what do you suggest, like, for everyone? Do you suggest to go out and buy a bunch of physical copies and stuff of these old games before they're no longer?
Well, if they're going to do something with Bully, and seemingly they might still be, it's probably best to just start buying it now before they jack the prices up on eBay with those scalpers.
Beaver 1999 donated £1.79 through Super Chat.
You pretty much see
Don't
what's coming, right? So I guess it's not that
bear.
Well, I guess we'll have to see what the new year brings.
Oh yeah, we appreciate it, Buddha. Can't even hear the callers because these idiots just keep fucking spamming a bunch of bullshit. Like, get up off of that trip. Go play Fortnite. We lost all the Elden Ring fanboys. They came in here and they said it was clickbait. They're like, oh, Michael, we're not going to give this the time of day. Like, I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, I mean, I just don't give a fuck. Like, I'll make the videos regardless of whether or not you care. So, like, it's really that simple. Like, Elden Ring, I care more about Dying Light 2 than I do Elden Ring. So, this one's on the back burner for me, but we do have to still talk about the reality, the elephant in the damn room. And they can't have, they just get mad over, they get hung up on weird things. Hello, you're on the air.
Hello. You want to know what's old news?
Yeah.
Your fucking channel in the stream. No one gives a shit.
Well, I mean, yeah. Tell me something I didn't know. Holy shit, we got them really worked, didn't we? We got them going in here. Holy shit.
Holy shit, Michael!
We out here.
You out here, man? Talking about Elden Ring today, right?
Oh no, who is this?
It's Meds.
Oh.
What you mean?
Oh.
Yeah,
well, it's
bro.
been a long
Yeah,
time. It's been a long time since you. Hey, where are these tracks? We got to get them bumping out here, bro.
Yeah, I mean, well, did you hear the last one, Darkest Timeline? You check that one out?
That was like 4 months ago, bro. What you mean?
I know. I got to get another one. How about this? You haven't given me a free shout out.
Oh, here we go. Clout chasing.
Shout me out. What do you mean?
We'll see. What you gonna pay?
No, I got something for you though.
Oh yeah.
I got something for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. We're gonna get you a whole new intro. All right. I'm gonna work with that soft-spoken singing guy, man. We're gonna make it happen.
All right. Well, we'll see.
All right, just for you, man. Just give me a free shout out one time.
Yeah, we'll think about it.
All right, bro.
Hell yeah, bro.
You take care, all right?
Hell yeah, appreciate you. Yeah, well, I think he went through puberty. I mean, his voice has changed.
Fuck Winnie Gang. I'm mixing up till
Whoa. People are getting excited in here today, aren't they? They just got really worked up over that title. They're like, oh, Elden Ring just died? That son of a bitch is clickbaiting that piece of work. It's like, not really. I mean, I have the evidence that shows the chart going down. And as such, based off of the evidence, I can say, you know what? Maybe it is dying. The facts don't lie. I mean, you certainly can't say it's uprising. You can't really say it's getting, more popular because the data doesn't suggest that. So, they get mad at me for just spilling the beans out here, and that's just too fucking bad. But whoever did share the link, well, we appreciate you. Got at least a couple of new people in here. Hello, you're on the air for the time being. It's like, Michael, I'm going to call in and I'm going to watch yesterday's stream, and then I'm going to call you today, and I'm going to dismiss this stream, and I'm going to talk about something that the caller said, Michael, and you know what? You should be fact-checking out here, because I voted for Hillary Clinton. It's like, really? My feet are fucking frozen. You want me to start looking up articles and start fact-checking things as people call in? Like, get the fuck up out of here, bro. Maybe you should do that.
The pack donated $1.99
oh,
through
man.
Super Chat. Give Meds a shout out, please. Lightning showers.
Yeah.
Lightning showers. Lightning showers. Lightning showers. Lightning showers. Lightning showers. Lightning showers.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. I mean, hey, listen, we're losing daylight out here, okay?
Lightning showers. Lightning showers. Lightning showers.
I mean, I'd like to bump the music, but Meds never said I could do it. So.
Lightning showers. Lightning showers. Lightning showers.
We'll play that song. If Med says okay, we'll put his channel in the description. I mean, shit, it ain't that hard. But I gotta get confirmation, because then they'll get mad like, oh, Michael played without my permission. That son of a bitch.
Solid Snake donated £5 through Super Chat.
Come on, dude. Hey, Michael, did you play the new Fortnite season? Hey, Michael, did you play the new Fortnite season? And did you know that they added Spider-Man to the new Fortnite season? Like, oh my fucking god. Like, okay, I'm done, dude. You dumb piece of shit. You dumb piece of shit. Come on, dude. Oh, Lord. Damn, we've been going for a long time out here, haven't we? Longer than yesterday's show. But they're going to get hung up on today's show when we're live tomorrow. They're like, well, Michael, yesterday you said Elden Ring was dead, and you didn't give any evidence. You didn't throw anything on the screen that suggested Elden Ring was actually fucking dying. It's like, just like fucking leave, See, that's what happens when we get the normies in here and they don't really understand the show. They just can't handle it. They just can't handle it. Hello, you're on the air.
Suck on my fucking hog nuts, you piece of shit.
That's great. That's great. How much you gonna pay? Fucking loser. Who is this? Is this a new caller? It's got to be a new caller. Let's see. Yeah, this is a new caller. Today. Yeah, the call history only goes up to today. So, we got a new troll in here looking for a reaction. He's mad that I said Elden Ring was dying. Well, join the club. Get in the queue line. Get in the queue line. I pissed someone off. Get in the fucking queue line. And kiss my foot. I was on USA Today. You weren't. So, that validates the reality of world class. Who's on USA Today? It ain't you. It's world class. And that's not a joke. Like, it's literally on the USA Today front page on the gaming section anyway. So, I mean, what do you want me to tell you? It's like, they just can't handle the heat. They can't handle it. I mean, I can handle the heat, but, I care more about Dying Light 2 than I do Elden Ring, but we're covering both games. And I would rather, if I had, only one choice in terms of what game do we get, Dying Light 2 or Elden Ring, I'd rather, check out how big of a disaster Dying Light 2 is. I mean, because Elden Ring, it's just same old shit. At least that has the potential of a disaster, which would be more entertaining. Hello, you're on the air. That's great. I'll tell you what, I heard McDonald's is hiring, and they want to speak to you, because you're the best candidate. So make sure you call them back, because they might need you there in that kitchen. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, Michael, I just wanted to get your opinion on Dying Light 2 running on a base consoles. Is that even going to happen?
Well, I mean, right now it's seemingly not in the cards. Now, they have updated. The community manager has come out on Twitter and said there's going to be old-gen gameplay in January. Now, I don't know what the specifics of that mean, but old-gen gameplay could mean, it could mean everything. It could mean certain specific consoles. I mean, what happens if we don't see this running on old-gen? I mean, have we even seen this running on consoles in general at this point? Because it doesn't seem like we have.
I don't think so. I mean, I saw they did this. They invited a bunch of YouTubers and stuff, and they played the PC version.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm not sure.
They played the PC version, and I think they showed off the PS4 Pro version behind closed doors. But the general public has not really seen this game running outside of high-end hardware, and this is another Cyberpunk. And did you see the PC requirements to run this with ray tracing at 1080p? It's like you got to have some high-end shit at 1080p just to do fucking, I mean, it's just ridiculous.
I mean, that's why you should buy a PS5 or Xbox. I mean, you're going to spend thousands of dollars just to play this game.
Oh,
it's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's insane, bro. That's crazy.
I know, and I don't know. I'm looking forward to Dying Light 2, but I feel like once they release this gameplay of old gen, they're probably going to do Xbox, the Xbox One X.
Yep, and that's exactly what Cyberpunk did. They didn't show off the base consoles. Yeah, that's what most people have. That's what most people have. They have PS4, they have Xbox One still, because you can't find the new consoles outside of like Series S. So, and building a computer right now is just stupid. You're wasting money. So, there's not many options.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way in hell they're going to show base PS4 or base Xbox One footage. I mean, that would just be embarrassing.
Well, and that's why I just can't with this industry, man. All these community managers, it's just like, it's the same thing that I heard at E3. Oh, we can't talk about that right now, sir. And it's like, can you just tell me if I can play this game offline? I got one simple question about your game. Oh, we haven't talked about that just yet, sir. Here's my business card. Call me back when PR approves. Like, okay, dude. Like, no, we're not doing that. Like, if you can't be transparent about your product, I'm not buying your product. Period. End of story. If you are, I mean, it's just the way it is. If they're vague about the product, I'm not buying the fucking product.
Solid Rev donated £2
right now,
Super Chat.
Every single game
Nigger.
What you want to see, they're gonna. It's all about marketing.
I am telling you, the similarities between Cyberpunk and Dying Light 2 are second to none. It is fucking crazy, man. Like, all of the same mistakes that were made about Cyberpunk are being made here. I mean, unless something changes within the next, 30 days or so, bro, this game comes out in early February, not late February, not middle February, early February, within, the first week or so of February, and they're talking about showing gameplay of the old gen footage and sometime in January. Like, that's a fucking red flag if I've ever seen a red flag before.
Exactly. I mean, it's like they're hiding it from you until it's
then here we go. This is Cyberpunk 2.0. I mean, I might have to start making a bigger video on this because people are not listening. They're not waking up, and it is disturbing because it's disgusting. And, we continue to allow this to happen, and then they're going to be mad day one, like, oh, we should have listened to Michael. The prophet was right again. Well, yeah, you should have listened to me before the goddamn thing came out, because now you've already fucked up. You wasted your money, and they got your money, and they won. See, that's the problem with this shit. The cycle repeats itself over and over and over again, no matter how many times we have to come out here and just lay out the reality. I know it's not likable to come out here and hear this shit, but it's what we need to hear. This industry will not get better if no one gets up on this fucking train. We don't hate games. We're brutally critical because we care. We're the Gordon Ramsay of games. We go in to see if the chicken is at the right temperature, and if the chicken ain't at the right temperature, I'm helping the fucking customers get better chicken. Like, that is what we're fucking doing out here, and the fact that people can't see that is pretty sad.
Well, I think everything you said was objectively true, and I think that while this is not going to be as bad as Cyberpunk, I don't think any game will be bad as Cyberpunk. But I don't know.
I mean, we have not seen this game running at all on any console. I mean, unless someone can dig and find me console footage of Dying Light 2, I don't think it exists. I think it's all PC exclusive footage, and that's even worse because we're about a month away from Dying Light 2 almost, literally almost 1 month away. And yeah, there's still 1 month. They can still pull the curtain back, but the fact that they're waiting this long to do it, that's pretty concerning. So.
Yeah, and I mean, just like Cyberpunk, they delayed it multiple times.
Exactly, and I mean, I know the journalists have said that it runs decent on PS4 Pro, but they also said similar. I mean, some people lied about Cyberpunk too, like, oh yeah, it runs pretty good on those consoles.
Oh my God, they were shilling Cyberpunk.
Exactly, and I'm not saying they're being disingenuous, but PS4 Pro is not a PS4. There's more oomph in the PS4 Pro, and that's, by the way, a discontinued platform. So, I mean, most people don't have a PS4 Pro. I never bought a PS4 Pro. I just went from PS4 to PS5. There was no reason to upgrade to the Pro. So
yeah, and but I also think that to expect these like 2022, 4K, like these, next gen games to run on base 2013 hardware.
Yeah.
I mean, it's starting to get ridiculous.
Well, it's either that or they don't make money. I mean, they have to make money, and you can't get the new consoles outside of the Series S, and most people don't want that, to be frank. But building a PC right now is stupid. You're wasting your money. The GPU prices are fucking even to get like a shitty ass like 1050 Ti. I'm sure the prices are like fucking skyrocketing for that shitty card in 2021, right? So, I mean, it's just it's the way it is, man. So it's just hard times, but the industry has to move forward. It's a business after all. It's not like let's showcase our art for free. It's more like, hey, let's generate revenue and see how much profit we accumulate from the revenue that was generated. So. But that's fine. That's fine as long as they deliver a quality product. I mean, we pay for quality product, but very seldom is that ever the case these days, especially. So, I mean, Halo wasn't ready day one, but luckily you can play that for basically free on Game Pass to start a fucking trial up and play like that. So that's the beauty of Game Pass. That's what Xbox has done so well. The Series X, no one cares about. The Series S, the console. No one cares about consoles anymore. Not on the Xbox side anyway. That shit is on the back burner. That's for like the fucking hardcore nerds. That's the niche market now. The market that Microsoft has been in for the last 10 to 15 years is the services game, and Game Pass is stealing the show. That's what's so great about Xbox. Not the Series X. I don't even like the Series X. I think it's a waste of fucking money, to be totally frank. But the beauty of Game Pass is that if these games are shit, and most likely they're going to be, and that's not me being fucking cynical, it's just the way it is, you don't have to fucking invest a lot of money into these games. You don't have to spend $60 anymore. You don't have to spend $50 anymore. If these games are incomplete day one, you just play that shit on Game Pass and say, okay, it wasn't where it needed to be. I didn't waste any more of my money than what I spent on the subscription.
Yeah,
so.
Exactly, but you can also play Game Pass on the computer.
Exactly. Well, that's why I'm upset as a Series X owner. I don't feel like I got my money's worth, but I guess that's my fault.
Well, I mean, to be fair though, there's never really a lot of games that launch for brand new consoles. I mean,
right.
Horizon comes out next month.
I mean, the backwards compatibility thing is cool, but I mean, there's not a lot to it. I'd rather just subscribe to Game Pass when I need Game Pass and play through the cloud. Like honestly, it's not that big of a. I mean, I'm not saying I don't want my Series X anymore, but like there's no reason to be really that excited about it.
Yeah, but I mean, you have to admit though that even though for the first year of the console there hasn't been a lot. I mean, it was never like that. I mean, you always.
Well, I mean, PS5 had some exclusives, but they blew their load too quick, and now they're in a position where they don't really have exclusives.
They still got another chance.
Yeah, well, they got Horizon, they got God of War, they got maybe Ghostwire Tokyo, but all of those are on cross-gen platforms or timed exclusives. But I mean, they have something, sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
but if you remember the PS4, it took a long time for games to come out. I mean, I feel like it's coming out in a more pace now.
Really?
But I think that gaming in general is in a rough state because most people don't have these next-gen consoles. It's hard to get.
Well, exactly. And then the entitled gamers who are really privileged, they come out and they say, well, our game doesn't run well because of those old consoles. They had to ensure parity. It's just like this entitled mindset. Like, oh, everyone played Cyberpunk on PC. Okay, that's great. I'm glad you played it on a $3,000 rig. No shit, the game's going to fucking run better on the $3,000 rig as opposed to the fucking non-$3,000 rig. Like, tell me something I didn't know.
69 donated $2 Australian and 99 cents through Super Chat. Lol, that's why you can't play demos on PS4 anymore.
You can't build a PC this good for this much.
You can't play demos on PS4. I don't know what that means. Hell yeah. Well, listen. It's getting dark out here. The battery's getting really low, so we're going to have to wind this one down. But we do appreciate you for calling in, man.
I appreciate you,
yeah.
Michael.
Take care, bro. Take care. Alrighty, we're going to have to wind this one down, folks. We're just losing too much. It's just fucking unbearable, and this lens is doing something crazy. What the fuck? It looks like absolute shit out here now. So we're going to have to wind this one down. Unfortunately, it is the way it is. But we did get some new people in here, and they started to bark a little bit. But, it is what it is. They got really triggered over the title. It's like, dude, I've been using that title for fucking years. Like, why is it so... I'll use it again. Like, if it pisses you off that bad, like, whatever, dude. Hey, Fuji coming through, the last super chat of the night. Hell yeah, we appreciate the support here. Could have been better, but whatever. I mean, I've been out in the fucking freezing cold for how long? 3 hours. I've been out here for 3 hours. Can't feel my feet. I got 2 socks on. Not enough. Not enough. So with that said, folks, we're going to wind this one down. The quality has dropped dramatically. It looks like absolute shit. So we do appreciate you guys for tuning in, tagging along, and supporting the show. And we will see you later, okay? We'll see you later. We'll probably be live tomorrow. If it's snowing, we won't be live. But, you know, it is the way the cookie crumbles out here, folks. But if you are new, definitely hit that red button, okay? Throw a dog a bone. And we'll see what we can do for you Elden Ring fanboys. We don't want Elden Ring to fail. I know some people think what we do. We're highlighting the reality of it from our perspective as a critic, and people can't get down with the sickness, you know. Come on, you get down with the sickness. Come on, you get down with the sickness. Holy shit! No, I put the list away.
Archvile82 donated £10.
Archive, baby, how you doing? Holy shit!
Do you think it's a problem with European development? It's coincident that Dying Light 2 is polished like Cyberpunk. Also, I got a Alder Lake CPU with 3080. It's over for AMD.
Oh shit! You got the 12th generation Intel? Alder Lake, is that 12th gen? Damn. They're not even available for laptops yet. Holy fuck! Hell yeah, bro. We appreciate that. Archive82. I didn't even know that they were Polish. Like, you know, I didn't even know that at all. Like, that's just another similarity that's on the fucking list of, like, like, even the way they're promoting the game, the way it's just all coming together, it's just literally a Cyberpunk situation. I mean, I hope it's not, but, man, bro, like, there's just no, you know, there's not much hope for Dying Light 2. I mean, unless they can pull the curtain back within the first few weeks of January and say everything is fine, this is it running on all these old consoles. If they can do that, then we're going to have better confidence in the game. But I don't know how they're going to. There's no detail. It's all vague. It's all PR. It's all telling you what you want to hear, just like Cyberpunk. You know, the developers came out and said, "Oh, it runs great on old consoles. It runs good enough on old consoles. Surprisingly well." That's what they said. Surprisingly well. Cyberpunk runs surprisingly well on those base consoles, and that was fucking bullshit. Like, that was all fucking bullshit. So I'm not saying they're lying here, but, like, dude, there's many reasons to be very concerned, more so about Dying Light 2 than Elden Ring at this point.
But to Milk donated $5.
That's what we're talking about. Hell yeah, we appreciate it.
Have good rest of the day, Michael.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. We appreciate that. Buttermilk, last super chat of the night. Okay, with that said, folks, we're going to wind this one down officially. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. God damn, this looks like fucking trash. Hold on, let me turn this feature on to see if it cleans it up a little bit here. Let's see how well this does. Video noise removal. Oh no. Well, I think we broke the whole system. Does it look better? Kind of. All right, well, that's the reality of the situation, folks. I don't know why that's glaring, but it is what it is. Okay, well, we're going to wind this one down. Damn, we're getting new subscribers. What's going on here? 246? Why is the viewers going back up? What the fuck? I got to end it, folks. I mean, there's no daylight out here. It's just literally too fucking cold. Like, I literally cannot feel my feet. Like, they're numb. I got to move around like 20 minutes just to start fucking regaining some feeling down there because they're kind of getting numb. I'm not going to fucking lie. So, with that said, we do appreciate you guys for tuning in, tagging along, and supporting the show. A little rocky today with some of the Elden Ring fanboys, but I knew this was how it was going. Once they knew of World Class, they were going to come out of the woodwork with the pitchforks, and I knew this moment was coming, and it's only going to get worse as we get closer to the launch of Elden Ring. Because, like, oh, Michael, you're not a food critic. Show me your badge, Michael. You're not a food critic. Why are you saying Elden Ring is trash, Michael? You didn't even play Dark Souls 3. It's like, dude, maybe you need to do your research and understand that the some bitch World Class was there for Dark Souls 3 day one. I went to motherfucking GameStop midnight launch, bro. Get the fuck up out of my face. I mean, I didn't buy the game, but someone else bought the game, and I went with the guy, and I ended up renting the game. And it was trash. So that's the reality, you know. And I got reviews up of that. And I got reviews up of Samurai Souls. I got over 600 motherfucking videos on the goddamn channel. But you're too lazy to use the search bar. So for the Elden Ring fanboys, they can kiss my foot. And with that said, we are out. Appreciate you guys for tuning in, tagging along, and supporting the show. And with that said, it's over.